we're not waiting for Sean. Hi there. Welcome to BlackwaterDnD.
Who's Sean?
Good friends tell Blumburst stories.
You had to fuck it up. Just
I had to do it. You'll notice that Sean's not with us, but
Yet.
Don't worry.
He will be here at some point.
He's
not coming back.
Sean is no longer with us.
No,
No, he is.
He was in England at one point. He's on a set right now.
Wow, the fact that none of you joined me to fucking respect the memory of Sean.
I'm sorry, compete with you?
I
don't think so.
No. Okay, I'm gonna hop into announcements here because I want to play some D&D. I'm gonna acknowledge that we are streaming tonight from the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Coast Salish, Stolos, Semiam, Kwantlen, Tsawwassen, and Musqueam First Nations. While our characters play in a world that Tim has created, we are honored to work, live, and play on these lands tonight. A big thank you to our sponsors and partners. We're proud to be sponsored by Sirenscape because epic games require epic sound. We are also using Epidemic Sound for this fantastic campaign. We are also partnered with Legend Keeper. It is the ultimate world-building tool created by DMs for DMs. You can check it out by typing !Legend Keeper in the chat and using our partner link. So go do that. Go check it out. Our Campaign Toon Mini sponsor is MTM Printworks. MTM is your one-stop shop for all your tabletop mini needs. You can type !MTM in the chat for all the details. Max, the proprietor, is just a wonderful folks. And if you're local to Vancouver and the GVRD, they have a store now. So you can go rent table space there and get your minis printed for your games. So go do that. Our artist is the incomparable Tiana Kovacevic. We love her, and I will thank her each and every week because she's amazing. You might see some art of hers around this channel tonight, and maybe some new art. For no reason at all.
What?
No, none at all. You can find her at miss._Marston on Instagram. We are also proud to be sponsored by Familiar Dice, the creator of the most beautiful math clacks around. Artisanal dice, they come in these like beautiful packages with like wax seals and names and everything. There's like rings and D2s. I love a D2. It's just a coin, but I like it. So you can type !Dice in the chat. Go follow Robin, the wonderful creator, across all the socials. You may have noticed we are playing live in studio. We are being hosted in this amazing studio by the wonderful folks from Questline D&D. You can type !Questline in the chat to find out more. We have some big thank yous for our crew tonight, the fantastic Dylan and Jason in the studio. Thank you so much for helping us out. If you see other Questline folks in the chat or people you recognize, just give them a big hello and welcome to this gravelly community that we love so much. Additionally, Campaign 2 will have its YouTube home over on Questline's YouTube page. And if you want like 1,700 hours worth of other content, you should come check out our YouTube page. There's a lot of stuff there, so go get lost in it a little bit. You may notice that there are some empty seats at the table. For no reasons at all.
What are you, a cop? Don't ask about it. Get out of here. You have to tell us legally.
You have to legally
You're a
tell us
baker
you're a
or a
cop.
cop. It's those two professions.
In all seriousness,
Yeah.
we are very excited to start welcoming guests to the table. These may be people you know within the TTRPG space or new faces, folks we hope that you fall in love with.
Hate change.
We're just really excited to have some people come to the Blackwater table. Oh my God, you guys all suck. And we can't wait for you to fall in love with them just as much as we do.
Are you guys replacing me?
Yes.
Yes.
With me.
The time has come.
Am I you rotation? It's like
we're just
DM.
rotating. Am I getting back in this? You're gonna let me back in the DM seat again? That's great. So,
my notes mean nothing.
grab your tissues, grab your Jordan, grab your spider milk, and your best friends. Whether you are new with us tonight or you have been with us for ages, thank you so much for your support. It is through community that we make amazing things happen. We have some really, really exciting stuff coming down the pipe over the next couple months, looking at our summer and fall content slates. It's going to be bonkers. We have a lot of stuff, a lot of moving parts, a lot of people that I cannot wait to introduce you to, a lot of things that I can't wait to show you. Our business meetings get pretty wild these days. So thank you. Thank you to this wonderful community for supporting us. And we hope you feel super, super welcome here. Jason, roll the clip, roll the clip, roll the clip.
Okay.
I don't know if that made it in. I don't think it did. If it did,
I do not apologize.
No
We
apologies.
love playing with fire here.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
we were firmly on 3.
I mean,
I'm confident.
I can't
Okay,
speak for
take it
all
away,
of you.
Tim.
but-
Take it away.
Okay, so for those of you just joining us tonight,
10,
Last week, our band of adventurers set their heist plans in motion.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Before it kicked off, though, Shy finally reunited with her brother, Adri, meeting Mal that was able to set up. After an emotional conversation, she convinced him to come with her back to Taywin, along with Mal. They then set out for the Red Door Casino and managed to execute their plan quite well, dispatching Titus and Linus, successfully sneaking into the casino, and using a quick disguise from Esper, they managed to trick the Vault Keeper and the Mimic inside the vault, grabbing the loot and making a break for it as the Beholder on the casino floor fired rays down on them. Stealing into the night back to the safe house, they were feeling home free as they regrouped with Mal and Adri, heading to Mr. Moss's safe house. As they descended into the basement, they were surprised to find Marius and his crew waiting for them.
I thought it was just Marius. Oh, no.
Oh yeah, jeez, there's more people in there.
There's two other folks flanking Marius you see as they come out from behind.
I
You see
would've-
Marius is there and his face starts to elongate into that kind of crocodilian-like shape. What would you like to say?
I immediately put Adri behind me. Like, I immediately would block the path between Marius and Adri.
Mal looks over at you. I'll take care of him. And he goes with Adri and kind of heads back up the stairs.
Okay, just keep him safe.
kind of-
If
got
you
it.
gotta run, you run. And I would like take my stick off my back and I just pointed at Marius.
I'll have everyone roll initiative.
In my head, I say, don't worry about fucking with anything, just go. To Brock.
Bruck. Heck yes. Ooh, that's good.
First roll of the night, and then a nat 20.
We love it, we love it.
A little cat symbol.
All right, and roll for Mark too, whoever's
Yes.
the puppet Mark.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
25 to 20.
Not a nat 20, but I got a 23. Esper got a 23.
21 for Shy.
Remember when I was
Okay.
like, hey, Sean, send me all your dates?
He did that. And he brings his character sheet with him every week. He doesn't leave anything here, so he can't.
Whoa. All right, 20 to 15. 15 to 10. Thistle, what's yours?
4.
Oh,
That's a
no.
plus
He's got a higher.
3 to dex,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's 10. 10.
Okay. All right, so let's set this
I
up.
don't know his spells, otherwise I would.
I have some...
A vague idea?
Yeah. And
Yes.
I think he might exist somewhere.
You know the teleportation circle is kind of over here.
Okay.
Yes, I do not need y'all.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This seems so precarious right here.
No. Mark is definitely in the back.
Oh, guys.
Me?
Oh.
All right. So as you see, as Marius comes forward, you see the other two that are flanking him also take on similar kind of reptilian skin, and their hands turn into claws. And Marius looks at you. You should have just fucking stayed well enough alone. All right, Esper, you're up first.
Let me double check how much of the stuff that I've used up. I don't think I used my stuff. I did all my bardics, but I didn't use my whales.
Nah, you're good.
Used it, yeah.
That's
I didn't use any of my whales because I just was
Yeah?
like outright killing people.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have used one on the brothers. I used one on the
Yeah.
brothers. I used one on the brothers. So I'm not very good, and I don't have people up close. Where were you in the initiative?
I'm after you.
Okay, I'm gonna move up next to Marius.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action not. I think I used all my spells too. No, I have my hex left.
I was gonna say you
The
had.
racial, I have the racial hex, not the. I have no spell slots left, but I have my racial hex. I'm gonna hex Marius.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold my action to stab him as soon as anyone comes within 5 feet, so that
Makes
I get a
sense.
sneak attack.
Yeah. Cool. Shy.
I am going to.
We'll resolve hers and we can
No, absolutely.
Is this within an hour of when I drank my potion with Titus and Linus, or are we out of an hour at this point?
I think you're still within the hour.
Lightning, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't that long ago because you came basically right here. You're close to the end of your hour.
Okay, so I am gonna the electricity is crackling off of my fists and kind of swirling down with the bioluminescence, and I walk up to Marius and I go, "You had no right to do what you did. He trusted you in confidence. And I'm gonna make you pay for it." And I'm gonna crack him over the side of the head. That is 17 to hit.
17 hits.
All right, so that is gonna be a D4. Oh no, that's a D8. And I reread the T, and it is melee weapon attacks. So my fists and my stick count as well. So
you see his form, like as he takes on kind of more of that like crocodile like shape to his face. You see his form kind of enlarges somewhat as well.
Well, bully for him. That's going to be 10 plus 4 is going to be 14 points of damage off the top.
Yep.
And I don't have any focus points left, but I am going to I'm going to come in and I'm going to clock him again with an unarmed attack. Okay. That's a 19 to hit.
19, it does hit, absolutely.
All right, and not so great this time. That is going to be 7 plus 4. Yeah, that is 7 points of damage.
As you like slam the stick and then jam up into his chest.
Yeah.
You see kind of reels back and like he just smiles. You can see all of his teeth. Esper, you can resolve your attack.
Okay, yeah. I will.
Sneak attack.
Okay, not. So we're just gonna do a regular roll. Ooh, yeah. This is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Nice.
Okay, hex plus sneak plus knife plus 3. Yeah.
Is that
All
max?
sixes.
That's 3 sixes, a 2 on the D4.
hell yeah.
That's 18, 20, 23 points of damage. As I just,
Holy.
as Shia comes in, Esper just reaches up and under the armpit just and twists.
As you feel that, you feel like a gasp of pain. Like as he exhales, you can see blood just gushing out of his side. That looked like it hurt. All right, it is Marius' turn. He is going to go after you.
Sure is.
You watch as his mouth opens up and he, you see his hand is like fully clawed as he comes across. He's going to try to claw you first.
Okay.
That's a 16 to hit.
Does not hit. My armor class is 17.
Nice. So you manage to kind of block his forearm as it comes in, and then he's going to try to bite your neck. And that's a natural 1.
I like to think that I come up with my stick, and as he comes in to bite, I like swing my elbow across and hit his jaw.
Yeah. And like he like you kind of snap it shut.
I absolutely-
And he's not able to open it up.
That's what you're supposed to do with crocodiles.
Exactly. Got a lot of bite down, but no.
No, open up, yeah.
Oh, no, open up. All right, then it is the other two shifters' turn. They are going to come around. One is going to attack you, and one's going to attack you. All right, so this first one will attack you. He's going to come across with his claws. That's a natural 20. So that's a 25 to hit.
To hit me?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And that's 11 points of slashing damage. All right, and then the other one's going to attack you.
I'm down.
You're down.
Dude, I was at 9 hit points.
Okay.
The other one goes to get you. That's only a 9 to
No,
hit.
that does not hit.
All right. So yeah, it goes to swing wide, and you like jump up as he swoops at your legs and lands on your sword. All right, it is Mark's turn.
Mark is and from as Esper falls, he kind of like his cloak kind of flares out a bit, and Mark just sees one of the daggers in the bandolier and just goes, "Huh!" And a dagger's gonna fly as he casts catapult.
Nice. Well done.
On Marius.
Yeah. And it's a dex save?
Let me double check. I don't actually. It might be just an attack roll.
I think it's a save. I feel like catapult
Dex save,
is-
yeah.
Dex save.
Oh my god, this is a lot of damage.
Jeez. Okay, this dice is going into dice jail. That's a 2 on the dice, so that's only a 3.
He's gonna take 3d8 bludgeon.
Holy.
I feel like bludgeoning would be piercing because of the knife,
Yeah.
but he's gonna
Yeah,
take
yeah.
3d8.
Oh my god.
That's it.
Are you sure?
Okay, that's a first level spell. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a first level spell. I was like,
Yeah.
it's like that's spicy. I thought it was a cannon.
But it's a save or suck. It's
Yeah, that's right.
It does
doesn't
nothing.
do
It's a
anything.
7. It's 14 points of damage as the dagger just straight.
That
up.
hit?
Yeah, that's it on Marius.
I feel like it's like in classic Mark form. I think
love
Mark is just trying to like. I think like he does it in a way of like just to like
Yeah.
spook, and it just goes straight up through
Absolutely.
the bottom of the jaw, just like straight through the mouth, just like.
And you watch like as it's like closed and it just pins it shut, and you just see all this blood just drain out of Marius's mouth, and this look of shock and surprise as his form just crumples to the ground.
Good job, Mark.
Amazing.
All right, it's.
I think I
feel like
genuinely
we-
I think Mark
I genuinely
is like.
think that's the first time Mark has ever brought someone to 0, and Sean wasn't here for it. I'm actually kind of sad about that.
I want you to text
Yep.
Sean while this is happening. Like as his eyes kind of go wide, I want to see what his reaction is. But Mark kind of like steps back a little bit. Thistle, you're up.
Thistle is just sort of gonna look at the carnage of Marius on the ground and Esper on the ground, and this is not very good. Make my way over to Esper, but like real sort of like I've walked into a bunch of children fighting, and I'm bend down, and you'll be okay. And I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Oh God, thank you,
It's a point of exhaustion.
yeah,
Oh boy.
dude. I'm getting used to those.
It's a spicy new.
Yeah.
It's a
new
great
homebrew
rule. I think it's a
really like
fucking
it.
great rule
Very fun.
because it allows you to go down 6 times, and then you die, and that makes sense. If you keep going to unconsciousness, you're just not gonna get back up. Yeah, like if
that's
6 times.
12.
You lose, yeah, that's good.
Wow, that's good.
More than I had at the start of the fight. So
Oh no, is my modifier is my?
Your wisdom modifier, so it'll be probably plus 4 for you.
Oh, sorry, 10 then.
Still more than I had at the start of the fight.
And then can't do anything else really. I'll point at at the one who's by Esper, and I'll point at Marius, and I'll point. Now, listen, young man. You be very careful to make next decision you make.
Esper.
Esper will kind of and look over and see the hilt of his dagger sticking out of Marius' jaw, and he's gonna reach out, grab it, and then he's gonna, as he stands, drive it into the try and go for the femoral artery.
Yes.
So like the high end of his
Yeah.
thigh, just inside. And I get bonus action, move the hex.
Yep.
Nope. Hex is a concentration spell. Hex is gone.
Hex is
That's right,
gone.
you're
Try
unconscious.
to cheat.
But
And
you
it
patch
almost
yourself.
worked.
And it almost, if not for my meddling brain, I'm my own worst enemy. Yeah. So then I get, I'll just double hit. I'll just double strike because I don't have sneak attack on this either.
No, because no one else is in.
19 and a 21.
Absolutely hit.
Great. Just do 2d4 damage. Not a ton. Rogues don't do a bunch.
2.
The dice give and the dice take away.
Yeah.
There's 2 1s on the 4, so that is 5 points of damage total.
So you just nick the outside of his leg.
yeah,
Like as you go to cut out, he
I'm, like,
sort of
dizzy.
pivots and you just like slash across the outside of his leg.
Yeah.
And it is Shy's turn.
I am gonna look up where the stairs where I know I bet Mal, and I call him back down. Feel like he should be here when his brother, he's gonna come through here anyway, and if he wants to say goodbye to his brother or do anything about it, now is the time to do so. I am gonna step over Marius. Actually, no, I've got one up in my business on my right. Correct? There?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I am going to do I know this guy?
Make a history check.
Okay, that's not bad for me with not great at history. That's gonna be a 15.
A 15. He looks vaguely familiar. You think he was like a friend of Marius's, like, or an acquaintance of Marius's way back in the day, but not someone you knew specifically. Like, you'd seen him around.
Okay, so no one I had any sort of relationship with or anything like that.
So.
Cool, then I'm gonna punch the shit out of him. Okay, that's gonna, oh god, an 18 plus 6. That's gonna be a 22 to hit as I drive my lightning fist into his jaw. And then I use that one for the lightning. 4 and 2 plus 4 is 10 points of damage
Nice.
for the first hit, and then I'll hit him again with my offhand. That is a natural 20.
Let's go. Big lightning damage.
Big lightning damage. Big lightning damage. Sorry.
Head just
Okay, that's 4, 8,
eyes just smell
12,
of ozone.
14, plus 4 is 18
Yeah,
points of damage.
Take us home.
So as I come around with the first punch, I think I'm just gonna kind of knock his head sideways, and then I want to. It's almost like I want to take both my hands on the side of his head, crack the electricity through, and crack it further. Yeah.
Oh, and you just twist his neck in this grotesque way, and you all smell that kind of ozone fill the air.
And I let him drop.
Yeah, he drops to the ground.
Yeah.
All right, is this goon's turn. He is gonna use his... Yeah, no, he's gonna have to just run. He'll take an attack of opportunity.
Yep, well,
Go for it.
He's terrified.
As he should be.
7.
No. He kind of ducks out of the way and takes off, uses his full action and movement to dash up the stairs.
Is Mal coming down the stairs at that point?
Yeah, we'll drop out even
That was
initiative
like, what,
as
a round of
as
combat?
This guy falls to the ground with 2 arrows in his chest.
Heck yeah.
As Mal comes down with Adri, you see he comes over and looks at his brother's body. Now kind of reverted back to his regular form. There's the blood everywhere.
I'm sorry, Mal.
No, don't be. He did this to himself.
I know, but family's still family. You okay?
Yeah.
Is he okay? Like,
Make an insight check.
can I make it at advantage since it's him?
Yeah, okay. Give me your history.
With a 15 on the die plus 2, that's a 17.
17. He looks conflicted. You can tell he was angry when he saw him. And now he doesn't have anywhere to put that anger.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been long enough for it to pass. He's still really angry. But also, it's his brother. It's fine. I'll be fine.
Okay. I should, call Moss. We don't want to leave here. Can't linger.
Yeah,
Okay.
we should go. I think we failed on not letting his safe house get done in. I don't think this is a location he can use again.
If the pen is as worthy as he says, as worthwhile as he says it is,
True,
he's a powerful man. He'll figure it out.
true.
Okay.
What's your passive insight?
I mean, it's not Neppy's passive insight, I'll tell you that much. That's a 10 plus insight. That's going to be 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. So I am going to pull the scroll of sending that I have out of my bag. Should I use it or anyone? I don't really know how magic works.
I could take a look.
Okay.
Maybe this.
I don't understand any of this.
Okay.
Do I just read it?
Yeah, and then you're gonna have to tell him.
Do you want? I can give it a go.
Yeah, you might have to clunk your way through it.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Is Mark like in shell shock at this point?
Yeah. Pale white.
Yeah.
Sean hasn't responded to me. I think Sean is busy, which makes it or driving.
Yeah, Mark is pretty shook up.
And before I open the scroll, I'm gonna be like, if you could make yourself useful, now is the time. And I'm gonna just try and hope that whatever's giving me magic right now can help in this. And I'm gonna open it and try and read it.
Okay. Make an Arcana check for me, please.
Uh-oh.
It's a 10 total.
That's fine. It's a very low level spell. As you
roll. I've got a good Arcana.
through it, you're kind of stammering. You're a little bit nervous, but you do manage to kind of stumble your way through this spell, and you feel the voices almost in chorus as they start out in almost incoherently, all kind of whispering at once. They start to line up, and you hear this almost chorus that extends behind you. And you realize that you can send a relatively short message.
We have what we need. Exfil immediately. I think that's if in his mind he's as short as possible. He doesn't know the 25-word thing. He's I keep this as brief as possible.
We run over to the teleportation circle and.
Okay, so you hear. What's your passive perceptions?
Passive 17.
Okay. As you do that, you hear the chorus of voices almost echoing your message. It starts to get almost kind of loud. You hear it a bit in your head, this kind of chorus in your heads as well. And you hear back, yes, right away. Get ready if you'd stand on the circle. I'll be there immediately.
On the circle, let's go.
I grab Mal and Adri.
Move over, you see...
I grab Mark.
You see the stone sort of shifts, and you see Mr. Moss appear before you. Come.
I point at the bodies. I think this spot is maybe blown out.
Yes, I will. Good to know.
My apologies.
It's all right. Come.
Yeah.
He steps on the circle. As you all stand there, you watch as he waves his hands again, and the stone starts to shift, and you notice out of the corner of your eye a very, very thin crack in one of the stones of the teleportation circle. Almost like the width of a hair.
No.
And you see just a shimmer of red. As the teleportation shifts, the stones start to break apart as it's happening around you. And you see Mr. Moss, a look of confusion comes across his face as the stones begin to swirl around each of you. You watch as the stones engulf him, and he disappears in this flash of red. And you find yourselves
Fucking ocean again.
somewhere new. As you come around and the stones give way, you all fall, feeling a kind of thump. As you smell the smell of ocean, and it's noisy. And you hear this as you all land.
Are Mal and Adri with us too?
They are not. As you look behind you, kneeling, would you come join us at the table?
Yay!
It's Sean.
He's been here the whole time.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
I'm not Sean.
Oh, I need your mini too. Is it around?
Yeah, I've got it. I'm holding a lot of stuff.
Oh my goodness.
no.
That's okay. We can fix it
Did we break it?
We broke it.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it.
Fix it in post.
Okay.
Fix it in post. Okay.
Did we find what broke
The
off?
pieces, yeah, it's her stuff.
We'll find it later.
It's okay. Inauspicious start.
Do you mind if I reach across you and go, do you mind passing me my water bottle? Thank you. And my phone.
You see,
Thank you so much.
standing, looking somewhat surprised and shocked,
Come over here.
looking at all of you. Can you describe what you look like?
Yes. So you see, you see a very, very, very tall fire genasi woman. She is towering, easily over 7 feet tall. Long, flowing white hair, dark eyes with like a glimmer of light in the center of them. She has a sort of lavender robe on over leathers, and the robe has gold gold embroidery that looks like it's been done by hand. Around her neck, she wears a amulet that's like dark. It almost seems to suck in the light. It's got this like, obsidian darkness to it, and she's holding a not broken like the mini, but a what basically looks like an enormous piece of burned wood from a tree, like a limb of a tree. From like a forest fire. And at the ends of her like long white hair is almost like a blue flame, like a little bit of blue flame with like just a flicker of orange in it. And unlike a lot of other fire genasi where there's like a rising of the flame, it almost seems as if gravity is inverted for this flame, and it almost seems to drip. Just the idea of flame.
Welcome to the table. Can you tell everyone at home what's your name and your pronouns?
I was going to say, I was introduced.
My name's Jess. My pronouns are she, her, and I am so excited to be
We have known Jess for a very long time. Jess was one of the first people that I ever played D&D.
Yeah.
In what
Yeah.
people at home referred, like when we referred to Alpha campaign or the first campaign that I was running.
Yeah.
Jess played in that, so it's like so exciting to have Jess at the
Full
table.
circle.
Full
I
circle.
love it. Yeah, amazing.
And you hear behind this fire genasi where the sound of the thuds are coming from. You see this large bronze-like golem approaching. I'll have everyone roll initiative for
Oh
me.
my God.
We just did that though, Tim. Oh, dude, hot dice tonight, except for that one Arcana roll.
I feel like this is a fair roll because I'm panicking because Mal and Adri are gone.
We can keep the names off for now. We'll wait until Sean gets here.
Oh no, well no, we're
good with it?
no, it's
Oh,
People
really?
know.
yeah, it's
That's
fine.
fine. All right.
Do you want to come sit over? You want to move over here so your name is where your name is?
No.
No.
Jess
Yeah,
is all
that's-
And I will be all
I don't leave Jess.
25 to 20.
20.
20 for
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wasted. I mean,
And a 20 to 15.
19.
19.
17.
17.
6.
Nice.
It's like maybe the lowest initiative roll I've rolled in a long time.
All right, and the golem. All right, Thistle, you were first up. You can see this like golem is kind of like as it's moving, you can see steam coming out of vents on its side, and it seems singularly trained on the fire genasi in front of all of you.
can't do much.
And we'll say you all got up too.
I'm going to. I'll look at the fire genasi, and I will.
Excuse me, young lady, I do need some assistance.
That'd be so great. I really could use some help right now.
Excuse me, a bronze man.
Stands about 10 feet tall.
I think that is quite enough.
All right,
That's my turn.
all right, perfect. Esper.
But I will. Sorry, I will move to be in front of.
Right.
put
right.
myself between.
Okay. You can see that it has its main plate is kind of tinted with red. And you can see that it has a, almost like a symbol on its chest that looks like, almost like a ribbon, like a satin ribbon across this kind of like a diamond shape.
I've got to roll initiative with disadvantage because of exhaustion.
Right.
I just rolled again and I got a 7.
You're like,
So it's about the same.
oh wait,
Yeah.
oh wait,
Wait, I'll catch up.
I'll catch up.
I think you would see
You use
just
your initiative.
like
catch your breath.
like bleeding like through the shirt, just like battered face, just like he draws his knives, but he's just like so fucking tired.
All right, it is Muriel's turn.
Okay. So Mirielle is going to sort of take in this group of folk that just showed up, and look upwards and go, really? And okay. And she's going to immediately, I say unhesitating, say the words, cast Spirit Guardians.
Nice.
So,
Mark or Marcus?
Yeah, well, yeah. Roll initiative for Mark too. We'll say it goes up, like in the between you and the golem.
yeah, exactly.
Perfect. All right, it is.
Dead last.
Perfect. Stack right now.
Oh, he's barfing a little bit. You see the golem seems to just be singularly focused as it moves through into the Spirit Guardians. It's a Wisdom save, right?
Yes.
That is only a 3.
That's not gonna.
Yeah, roll that damage.
And it is. What am I rolling?
It is.
D8.
Yeah.
No, it's more higher than that. Damage increases. Oh no, it is 3d8.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
I'm getting dice organized. This is brutal. I'm sorry.
No, there is no apologies needed.
No way.
Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Okay, that's going to be 9 damage.
Nice.
Yep.
As you see the radiant energy kind of bounces off of the steam golem's plates, and you can see it gets in between the cracks where the joints are and things like that as it slows down ever so slightly. But it is going to keep moving. It's going to make an attack on you. Its first attack is basically just trying to hit you out of the way.
Of course.
And that is that's only an 11 to hit.
Oh, that's not gonna hit.
So it and you easily kind of move to the side. It's going to try to hit you again.
Again with that lazy sort of like.
Only a 10. Only terribly. And the other one kind of comes down and you also move out of the way. And that's its turn. Because it missed both attacks. So it's Esper's turn.
Is it within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Is 30 feet? Would I be able to get behind it with 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I am gonna just and just fucking hell. I'm gonna run behind it, and I'm gonna pull out my Dathian blades because they are magical for overcoming resistances. And I'm gonna jump past it and try and land into its back and
Nice.
draw my blade down. And I'm gonna make 2 attacks. It's always such a hard choice to be like, do I want to make this an advantage or 2 attacks? But I can't make an advantage. I move, so it's 2 attacks. Main hand is a 17, offense of 9.
Both hit. Oh no, the 9 didn't hit.
So this is the best.
I had a stroke.
Get it? Great, and I get 11 actually because of
11 does not hit.
Great, didn't think so.
Has a low AC, but not that low.
And
Pretty big.
I get flanking damage.
Yes, you
bonus,
do.
right? Great.
Let's do the hit. Oh yeah, because you added the +2.
4, 5, 10 points of damage.
Nice. Yeah, as you watch as it does pierce the kind of back plate, and you tear down, and steam kind of rushes out behind you. All right, it is Shy's turn.
Okay, kind of seeing that this woman seems to be in trouble, I'm gonna kind of take I'm looking here because I can't see because of the house. I'm gonna
yeah.
kind of bank around. I'm gonna plant my Eskrima stick in the ground, and I'm going to leap up with 2 feet, and I'm going to kick this thing.
Nice.
And try and push to the side. And is my lightning stuff still up?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna lightning
This will
kick
be
it.
the last of it. Probably. We probably have a couple more rounds of it.
That is a 12 plus 6 is 18 to hit.
18 hits.
So that is...
Lightning is just like a little less like explosive. It's just like
a static shock.
slowly petering out. Yeah.
When you kick it, I imagine the Boston Dynamics robot, just like.
That's gonna be 5 plus 4 is 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna, as I kind of use the momentum of my stick to come down, I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna like essentially crack down on trying between the plate
Right in
and the
between
neck.
the plates, yeah, where the joint is.
15 plus 6, that's a 21.
That hits.
Yeah.
I like having lightning fist. This is great. That is going to be 8 points of damage. For that
Nice.
one. Did I have to separate out the lightning?
Nope.
No. Okay. And then I'm going to plant myself, if I can, right either up in melee with it to give Esper sneak.
Okay. All right. It is Mark. I'll have Mark make a wisdom save for me, please.
It's negative intelligence, right?
Yes.
Wisdom's like +1.
Yeah.
14. And I think sorcerer's a con and charisma, so 14.
Mark just moves back.
Okay.
But he looks still a little shaken, but he's sort of on edge.
Okay.
All right. It is Thistle's turn. Back to the top of the order.
How do you say her name again? Mirielle. How does she look, like health-wise?
She looks pretty fine. She looks
Okay.
like she's like a little out of breath, like she's been running, but it doesn't seem to be any visible damage.
Okay.
You all look a lot worse.
Yeah, sure shit.
They arrived in a pretty bloody state, especially Esper.
I'm going to
I'm okay.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way around to Esper.
Okay.
Because I have enough movement to do it. I'm gonna sort of like saunter over to Esper. I'm gonna put my hand on him again and be like, "It's going to be okay." And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at a 2nd level.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. My body hurts.
Yours or Esper's?
Both. My pencils back to you. I'll leave one behind for Sean because I know Sean has pencils.
14.
Oh yeah, dude.
And then because I have movement left, I'm gonna walk back to where I was. So I'm still in between.
Yes. All right. It is Muriel's turn.
Okay, I'm just trying to see where I am.
Oh, you're right here.
Like, do I have like a clean cone at it?
No,
no, I don't. Not at all.
No,
Okay.
they're surrounding it on 3 sides.
We're a surround party.
That's fine. I'll just.
We
sit
like
right
to
here.
do pushing circles.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to. She's like obviously looking like a little bit visibly kind of like panicked, not totally sure what's going on. Totally intact, looking great otherwise, but like definitely a little bit out of her element. So she's gonna kind of look around and take stock, and so she's gonna be like, and then she is going to bless this one.
Yay!
Sort of a panic bless. Can't I?
It's 3.
3. Oh, you can bless 3 people, of course. Okay, so I start with
I
this
get
one.
3d4.
Added to each attack.
Yeah. No, I'll just do like a loose bless.
Love a loose
Around here.
bless.
Who am I
Mark's
nearest to?
not getting blessed. Marcus.
Thistle's directly in front of you.
Yeah.
Like honestly,
I'll-
the 3
yeah.
people who are fighting.
Okay, yeah,
it,
so
and
I'll hit
then Mark is
the 3.
gonna
The
walk
3.
away.
I'll be like, okay, this little circle.
That's all
Wow,
the
this
days.
was-
What?
No,
Pushing
pushing
blessing
circle.
pushing circle.
It's a
Yeah.
holy
Saves and checks.
bless.
I bless them right up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just shout out, "You're doing a great job! Thank you so much."
All right. It is the golem's turn. It's gonna try to hit you again, Thistle.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
All right. That is a 17 to hit.
That's right.
Okay. You are grappled.
Oh, no.
As it grabs you. It does 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
And as it grabs you, you watch as it pulls you in, and you see it opens its chest up in this rush of steam, and it's gonna try to jam you in its chest.
Oh, and he's wood.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's bad for him.
Sorry, you said 7?
7 points, yeah, bludgeoning damage, and then this one is 15 to hit.
15, yes.
All right. So you get forced inside of this creature, like you feel this like boiling hot steam inside
no.
As it closes it shut. You are blinded and restrained. You have total cover on any attacks. Yeah. And then
Any
something
more
happens At the
damage?
start of your turn.
Any more damage?
At the start of your turn.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah.
Which I think is next.
No, you were at the top of the order, so Esper's left.
Esper.
So it's getting hot. We'll see if we make it all the way back to you before it hurts.
So
Spirit Guardian.
Spirit Guardian.
Yes. Yeah. It's still in Spirit Guardian, so it'll make a dex save while it's doing all this. That's a 14.
Ooh. Sorry. That's exactly my DC.
Okay, so it saves, but I think it still takes half damage.
It takes half damage.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
So roll that damage at half. Half it.
Half it.
Yes.
Why dice are really not delivering for you? And I'm so
It's
sorry.
okay. They were both once, but that's fine. And then 6. So is it plus my?
I don't.
No, it's not
No,
that.
I don't
It's,
think
it's,
so.
it would be just half of 7. So
Yeah. So. Yeah.
I guess.
Or we round up. I think it's 4.
Okay, 4. Oh, generous DM.
I round up
Cool
too.
DM.
All right.
Wait.
It's Esper's turn.
Amazing. So Thistle's in.
Yeah, that's flanking.
inside.
That's as flanking as you can be.
Can't see him.
Yeah, blind. Yeah, he's
I
blind.
am gonna move so that I'm.
So you can still get your flank.
Yeah, 100%.
You're like trying to find him. It's like you're like, hey, where is he?
Well, no, I'm gonna, so
Let him out.
seeing the like seam on the other side where
Yeah.
it's shut,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive my knife in that and try and like snap
Right,
through
okay.
it.
Excuse me. I'm in here. Occupado.
I moved, so I'm going to take 2 attacks.
Occupied.
Bless this one. It's good. They're both 4s. The bless doing the work.
Blessed is blessed. You know?
Blessed is blessed.
Be blessed.
15 plus the thing that I add. 20 is the lowest of the 2.
That hits.
Hell yeah. So I'm gonna do sneak attack.
Uh-oh.
Why are you getting
I
excited?
don't like the way everyone's looking at
No,
each
Tim
other.
Tim was waiting to say something. He was gonna say "as you," and I was like, "Oh no."
As you go to strike it, now with fuel in its chest,
No.
you feel it's getting a lot hotter. And
know.
as you like strike it and pierce it, steam blasts out at you, and you take with the 2 hits, you take 13 points of fire damage.
Thank you for the healing.
Oh, yes.
That's rough, dude. Yeah, that sucks. But I guess I am also stabbing the part where the steam comes from. So,
It's awful. Yeah, the first one was only 3 damage, and then the second one was 10 damage.
My beautiful face.
16
Nice.
points of damage.
Okay.
Don't feel like a real even trade there, and I think I have less. I think I got less to give.
It's quite warm in here, guys.
It's looking pretty rough. Like you gash like a pretty sizable send. It's losing quite a bit of steam. It's still very hot though, as now more oxygen is getting in. It's getting hotter. Shy.
Okay, I am going to, seeing that Esper's trying to jam his knife in there, I am, is there any like magical essence at the eyes? Like, does it look lit or is it like dead in the face?
Make a perception check.
14 plus 5, that's gonna be a 19.
There is a bit of a glow to the eyes. They're kind of a faint bluish glow, but it doesn't look like, they look more like lenses.
Okay. Like nothing.
Glass.
Shy's never seen any. Like I've never seen a machine like this.
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna again. I know people are weakest at their neck. So I'm gonna come in with my Eskrima, and I'm gonna kind of come down again on that with my lightning. That is gonna be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is Eskrima plus lightning.
Take 6 points of fire damage.
Oh, sure do. That is going to be 13 points of damage? Does the lightning do anything? No.
No extra,
Okay,
just
okay.
the same amount.
And then sheath my stick at the back, and then I'm gonna come across with a left hook.
Okay.
17 plus
That hits.
6. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, I'm panicking.
Another 5 points of fire damage.
Okay, so that was what was it? The first one?
7, I think.
7. So 12 all up.
12 all up.
Okay. For 6 points of damage on that second one.
Oh, just wait.
Yes.
6, you say?
Yeah.
Bring a guest,
All right,
they
take us
said.
home.
It'll be
Oh
fun.
my gosh.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, good stuff.
Okay,
No,
cool.
it's not.
So
It's not over, guys. I'm still dying.
no. So
I'm
Inside.
still on fire.
as the punch comes across, I like to think that it loosens the jaw
Yeah.
portion, and then I guess it hits it right off the hinges, and the head just like
Yeah, the head just, like,
mechanically comes right off.
You see the creature, like the head comes off as the golem kind of stumbles and just like falls onto its knees, and just like powers down.
And I start trying to
Is
get.
still
I
inside.
start trying to.
That's your attack. So we're gonna stay in order. It is Mark's turn. Make a wisdom save for Mark.
17.
Mark, what's up? I'm just gonna try to open.
Well, could he try and do it with his, because he has the telekinetic feat?
Right?
Could
Yeah.
he try and literally just try and grab
Try
it?
to
and
grab
pull
it off. Yeah.
I think it's like, I think he's just gonna cast the disarm spell.
Yeah.
But on.
Yeah.
play.
And
Just reach out.
I'll have make an Arcana check. Let's do an Arcana check for Mark. We'll say
Definitely
it's
has
plus.
negative. Well, no.
Oh, it's his intelligence.
Intelligent.
But he's probably proficient.
Do you want me to just make a charisma roll?
Yeah, you know what? Make a charisma check. Yeah. That makes sense.
Nat 20.
Yeah. You watch as Mark is like he kind of comes forward and literally just puts his hands out and you hear this like snapping of bolts like king, 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 as they all fly out, and he just rips the plate right off as Thistle stumbles out.
And in classic Mark
just
fashion,
narrowly avoiding
in classic
much
Mark
of fire
fashion,
damage.
he does use subtle spell, so he just walks forward and looks at the column, and the metal plate goes kung and flies over his shoulder as he just stares at it.
He goes, huh.
As Thistle stumbles out looking quite moist.
hard.
Well, you didn't take any fire damage, luckily. It got very hot, but you...
Steamy. It's a sauna in there.
I am quite pliable at the moment.
Yo, let's do some yoga.
and we are out of initiative.
Can I, the second we stop, can I take can I look, I don't know that can I look for Adri and Mal?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Where are we?
That's a natural 20, so for a 21.
You don't see any sign of them, and you remember in that kind of like swirl of stone, you watched Mr. Moss reach out to them. They were the closest to Mr. Moss, and you reckon they are hopefully with him.
I think Mal and Adri are with, Ben.
I think that's the last time I want to fucking teleport.
I mean,
It's 2 out of 3 times we've ended up not where we were.
where are we? Hello, where?
Hi, nice
Hi.
to meet you.
Hey. Do you know Chlor? You familiar with Chlor?
Have I heard of Chlor before?
You've heard of Chlor, yeah.
Emma is dying inside. I fucking hate Chlor so much.
Hey, is Claude the vampire player?
Yes.
Fuck you, Tim.
I told you.
Hey, Tim.
They were
Here's a
scheming.
little fun present I've got for you. Fuck you.
Where did you think you were going?
Taywin?
Yeah.
Where?
Taywin. On Cotona?
Oh, that's far.
Yes.
It's very far away from here.
Yeah.
Gotta get that.
Do you know someone who could teleport us?
Teleport? No, I know a lot of places where boats are.
Might have to get a boat and make a trip.
I am not a big fan of boats.
I know.
Is there a reason why that big? I'm not a big fan of teleportation. With a big,
It's good because we can't find you any here.
yeah,
Easily.
the big metal guy.
Yeah.
You up to something?
Well, I am. I just don't think I realized quite what I was up to.
Right.
I'm Shy, by the way.
Oh, hey, I'm Mirielle.
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you, Miri. This is
Sorry, I'm Esper. Nice to meet you.
I'm Thistle.
Yes.
and that's Mark.
Okay.
My bird. Sprig.
Wow. Hot plant, wet plant, fiery plant.
No, not fiery.
Fire.
Just hot plant.
Just hot plant. Okay. I'll maybe keep my distance
I mean,
until we.
I don't think anyone is a fan of being on fire.
But I mean, you don't. We're fine.
Yes, I'm not more flammable.
Oh,
A
okay.
normal amount of flammable
Yeah.
For a plant?
for a person.
Okay.
It's complicated.
Okay.
He used to be a tree.
Yes,
That isn't anymore.
but no longer a tree. Sometimes a bear.
Yeah, it's true.
I like
I've been a
that.
big cat as well.
Once, yes.
Hey, I got stabbed really hard.
We need a place to sit down. And I want to hear more about what's going on for you.
I need.
Are you alone right now, or?
Yeah, actually, I'm quite alone at the moment. Maybe we should get away from here just in case anyone else follows this.
Yeah.
I'm used to being the hottest thing in the room, and that thing was hotter than me, and I didn't like it. So let's maybe get out of here.
Do you have a safe place we can hide?
Well, I don't know about safe, but I do know a goblin dive bar we could go to.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the last dive bar we were in, we're just not going to run after anybody from leaving.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds
Well,
good.
I mean, the last dive bar we were in, I had a little metal leech try to steal all my blood, so
Yeah. Okay. All right.
we ran after him because he tried to steal all my blood.
I'd like to hear that story.
That was about it, honestly.
Okay.
The
Please
little metal
lead
leech-
on to the
let's
bar.
go to the
Lead on.
Okay, yeah, I'll take you to the old hole.
I'm sorry. The what?
The old hole.
I prefer the old one to the new one.
Yeah, honestly.
It's been around since campaign 1.
Shut the fuck up! Really? That's so funny.
We just never went to the
We
old
did never. We never went to the.
Finn went to the old hole. You all just didn't know about it.
We weren't in
went to a
Clore
few
very
holes.
long, to be quite honest.
We were busy.
We were busy in Clore.
It is the middle of the night as well.
I need sleep.
Yeah,
I
it's a
don't
little earlier than you. It's,
Oh,
Yeah.
right. We would have
A
gone
little bit
backwards.
earlier.
I
little bit.
need.
but not by much. It's still nighttime.
Is there rooms at the? Is it like an inn?
Are there rooms?
There's rooms at the old hole.
Yeah.
There's always room at the old hole.
Exactly.
Yikes.
So we can definitely go to the old hole. We can kind of catch up on everything there. I can maybe help you on your way. You helped me. I really appreciated that. And I'd love to return the favor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you okay before we get going, or do you need like?
It's going
immediate
to be
assistance?
okay.
I'll do another second level.
I'll be fine. It's just been a long day. I got in this order: stabbed. No, sorry, punched, stabbed,
13.
shot by a beholder, stabbed, steamed.
13.
Wow.
It's been a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you would see when Thistle casts this, basically like in all of the cuts and wounds, it's almost as though little vines grow and like stitch it together, so they grow across and then tighten. So it
It's so cool.
seals it with like plants.
You would also have, when Esper said hi and shook your hand, I assume you were quite a warm person. Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
You would have. It probably would be the coldest hand that you've ever
Right.
like dead, like feels almost like
Okay.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go check out this dive bar.
Oh, it's great.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's there.
Okay. We should see if we can find maybe in the morning like a magic shop to see if we can find like another scroll like Ben gave us. I need to call if
Oh, I'm hoping Ben, calls us. I'm sure he has the capacity.
yeah, I'm sure he does. I just hope Edry's safe. And then Mel. I hope Edry and Mel are safe.
They'll be okay.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think you'll all be fine. I think everything's gonna be okay, right?
Yes. It always is.
Yeah, it's been a day. Let's go get a drink.
Okay. That's great. I don't want to feel too guilty for all this.
So
Oh,
you.
no, that had nothing to do. Most of our day, honestly, had very little to do with you. I'm glad we've met, but that was honestly just kind of like a little
I see.
wrap up on a fucking hell of a day. We had a heist.
I love heists.
Heists are
I
cool.
love them so
I
much.
probably shouldn't have told you.
Were
that.
you
I
the
don't know
heister?
that.
Can I? Not that I have it, but can I sus? Like, can I roll for?
Vibe check?
Yeah, can I
Yeah,
vibe check, please?
absolutely.
Help action.
Guidance.
That. Thank you so much. Fucking need it.
I have basically.
Okay, that's maybe the best insight roll I've rolled as a monk. 18 plus 1 on guidance, plus 2 on insight is a 21.
What's the vibe?
Vibe's like totally above board on the table.
Okay.
You're getting all the information that's coming out is totally true and totally genuine.
Good. Okay. All right. So you see, like, Shy, to vibe check, Shy is not subtle. There's no subtlety. She kind of comes up to you, and so you're over 7 feet, right?
Yeah.
So this little 5 foot, just puff of white hair with pink at the ends, and this kind of like blue, looks like the shit's been beaten out of her. There's blood all over her face. The stick on her back is covered with blood. She looks up at you and she just kind of like narrows her eyes and gives you a sus over. Okay, you're okay. Yeah.
Mean mugging you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It is first, like, you've seen, like, this would be a mean mug from someone way shorter than you. And then, okay, you can take us to the bar now. I just wanted to make sure you are all right. I know there's some shitty people out there, and I've had my fair share of them for the day.
Yeah, some people do think I'm shitty. That's what kind of why I'm in this jam. But like, I'm not. I'm sorry that I pulled you out of something.
No, it wasn't you. Let's go to the bar and we'll tell you about it.
Why would you think that it was your doing?
Well, I asked for help.
From
Oh,
Nedari.
the sky.
Yeah.
Nedari. Do
we know Nedari?
Make a religion check. You can both make religion checks.
Okay. I mean, to be fair.
I'll have Esper make 1, 2, and he comes back.
Okay.
Religion. What is religion?
It's a wisdom. Oh, it depends.
Is it wins or int?
For you, it'd be wisdom.
Whiz.
For me, it's intelligence, I'm assuming, probably.
And guidance.
13 for me.
13.
I have a +7.
Can you make a religion check, Esper?
I can do that.
It's whiz.
Yours
So-
can
Not
be
for you, I
intelligence.
guess.
Am I still blessed?
Confident.
Am I still blessed?
How long does bless last for? I think it's only a minute.
I think
It doesn't affect skills.
It's,
No, I think it's
Attack rolls.
Yeah, up to a minute.
Attacks and saves.
So,
But it's
we're
also
out of it.
been longer
Yeah.
than a minute.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Not
Filthy.
that.
Filthy 20.
Just a
Just,
nasty.
just that
nastiest 20.
nasty
I got an
20.
8. Okay.
An old hole level 20.
Yeah.
An old hole 20. Yes, you have heard. You have heard of Nedari. In your time as a tree, it was mentioned by several adventurers that passed through the woods. You know her typically to be a goddess of misfortune. And the idea...
Like of the misfortunate or of the act of misfortune?
The idea that misfortune... Like, she's often associated with misfortune. But from what you know, it's more the idea that misfortune builds character. Hardship builds character. It's that she's often sort of painted as the Lady of Ruin. But that's, in some people's interpretation, that's kind of a mischaracterization. It's sort of, she's blamed by those who feel misfortunate, but those who worship her have sort of a different...
Yes. So like, yeah, okay. And I would understand that sort of subtlety.
With that natural, or with that filthy old hole 20. Old hole 20.
Follower of Nedari. Interesting.
Yeah.
Often, it is hard to tell someone's character based on purely on the god that they follow, but with Nedari, it's usually a decent indication of one's character.
In which direction?
No direction.
Okay.
Just a point. Is neither good nor bad. Just shows a viewpoint of the world.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I have one of those.
So if I'm understanding correctly, you asked for help from your god, and it brought us here. We're walking and talking over to the old.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, it's not like a, I don't know, it's not like a spell or like something that like is guaranteed to work all the time. But I guess sometimes she's just like, this will be fun.
Divine intervention.
And then this, I mean, you all showed up, looking very worse for the wear, I might add.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
Do we now know that she's the goddess of misfortune?
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, because that crack was very unfortunate.
well, if it, as long as, if I would remember that, like, Moss had pulled Adri and Mel and grabbed a hold of them, kind of holding onto that as, you know, even if it is we've been separated from the people we were traveling with, after a good night's sleep, there's always a way. We'll figure it out. And if we were able to help you with that machine, then yeah, I think that's more on the fortunate side, maybe.
I mean, it was very fortunate for me, so I was in over my head.
Well, happy to. I'm sure you're not in over your head that often, so. I'm very short. I was trying to make it to.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very short, so I'm in over my head all the time.
Oh, I get it, because I'm tall. How's the weather up here?
Yeah. Sorry.
I will have you all make stealth checks as you make your way.
No, it's basically the same weather. The next sort of layer of atmosphere is a long way up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, what check am I making?
Stealth check.
Came from a place of real experience.
I heard that so much. That's a flirty 20 for me.
Flirty
It's not
20.
a filthy 20.
It's an old hole 20. That's what they're called now.
And 15.
15.
Is it a natural
You're
one?
bleeding.
We'll
very
say this
loudly.
is Mark's.
No. This was mine because I rolled it with disadvantage, so I got a natural 20 and a 4.
Oh, sad.
You're bleeding loudly.
Yeah, super loudly.
No, he's sneaking very quietly, but he's bleeding all over the place.
Drip. This is a
Total of 9.
9, okay.
And then this
You
is
rolling for
Mark.
Mark?
7.
I think Mark
7.
has a +5 to him, so.
Yes.
Well, I'm rolling so badly now. The combat was like so good, and I got real like I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
You're tired, end of the
Above
night?
15.
Okay.
But
Can't do it.
It all falls apart now.
You're making your way relatively quietly, but you're
Watching over me.
you're in a new place and you don't totally have a lay of the land. But as you walk through, you do see there are street lamps here, and you can see they all kind of give off a sort of light, faint blue glow. And you can see it is remarkably clean. Like this like port city, which you can see is remarkably clean. You can see the cobblestone streets are well laid, and the buildings are well kept. And you can see it's quite a sprawling city. And as you move towards in the direction of the old hall, get in here!
No, coming in hot.
Fuck out of my shit.
Coming in
Take
hot.
your shit.
Let's give him a quick recap, because some shit. No, you gotta go there.
Get out of my fucking shit.
No, he's rushing me and I panic.
Fucking dare me.
Sorry, let me squat so I can eat you out on the. Shoot you out.
That's against TOS. We're not gonna do that.
You could. I mean,
All right, so there's a place called the Old Hole.
I have
and,
been swapping dirty slang with a Frenchman all day. I'm
Yes.
coming straight from set.
Yes.
So,
Anyways.
so quick recap for you.
Please.
Oh gosh.
They fought Marius. You got the killing blow with a catapulted dagger.
Oh!
Yeah, which is exactly how you reacted. A little freaked out by that.
Oh. Where did it hit?
In the neck.
Up to.
And he's like kind of got a crocodile mouth, so it just went right.
Oh, because if you hold them shut, they
That's
can't
it.
get it.
But it happened.
It was basically like Sean was here.
Then you were a little bit freaked out by that. Then you went to teleport. As you were teleporting out, Mr. Moss came, went to get you out. A thin crack of red appeared started glowing on the teleportation circle that was there. And you got separated from Mr. Moss, and you arrived in this alleyway.
You singular Mark Dwyler or
All
you
of you,
plural?
all of
Love
you.
that.
Except for Mal and
Mal, Adri, and Mr. Moss disappeared somewhere else. They did not arrive in the same place as y'all. As you were there, you kind of all landed, and you saw. If you want to quickly describe, Mirielle.
Yeah. Speed run the description. Very, very, very tall, fire genasi
Right.
cleric. She has long white hair with sort of almost dripping white, a little bit of orange flame at the end. Carrying like a staff that looks like a broken piece of like. A tree branch from like a forest fire kind of thing, and sort of lavender robes and leathers and strange amulet.
We talking clear and 7 feet tall? Or?
Clear and 7 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You found Mirielle. Behind Mirielle, a steam golem was coming after her. You all moved to help her. Thistle got hit and put inside of the steam golem. As they were all fighting, then Shy got the killing blow, knocked its head off, but it was still stuck inside, and you came out of your stupor and used disarm, and you pulled, with a natural 20, you pulled the chest plate off.
Gosh, I'm
Thistle
talented.
came out.
Really cool.
Wow,
Yeah.
you did use subtle spell to use disarm, so mark off the spells, the
got it.
sorcery.
And now you have arrived in Clore. You're in the city of Azura in Clore, and you are all heading towards the Old Hole, a goblin dive bar.
The old hole?
The Old Hole.
Okay.
Which is also what we call dirty 20s now, or old 20s.
You should be able to see Mirielle's art in the scroll we're all looking at.
I'll get it. I'll get it eventually.
That's hot.
Right.
That's a hot Genasi.
Also, Tim, because the scroll says so.
Yeah, we level 5.
Are we level 5 now?
When you rest, y'all will level up.
Let's rest right now.
I
Thistle
should
falls
miss
asleep.
sessions more often. Holy shit.
Thistle lays down on the ground and goes to sleep.
Thank you to the amazing Tiana Kovacevic for Mirielle's art. She got it to us so quickly. You can find Tiana if you type !art. Go follow her across all the socials and just tell her how much you love her. Okay, great. We're
So,
walking to the old.
You're heading to the Old Hole. You see the city is lit with street lamps that give kind of a soft blue light. And there are cobblestone streets that are well laid, and the buildings are nicely kept up. It's very clean. You are familiar with the city. Azura not. We did retcon the name of Mark's hometown. Is Levis, not Azura. This is Azura, but you are familiar with Azura somewhat. And Clore, because it's also home to the largest shipping company. Like the largest, not the shipping company, shipbuilding company.
Okay.
The KT Murnau company of shipwrights that produce the largest amount of ships for militaries and trade and all kinds of things.
Sovereign's what? Third,
Sovereign's like
fourth?
third, yeah.
Yeah, who do you think it's owned by?
And
It's owned by.
and you do head by the port is huge.
Dying.
It's just
Can we fight him now?
There's a number of large warehouses and shipbuilding dry docks, as well as a number of trade ships. It's a very kind of bustling place. And your dad has kind of filled you in a little bit on the place itself is really known as it's a shipping kind of trading center because it's the kind of nexus to Wolfar, but also down to Dresden. It's kind of the midpoint that, and it's kind of overtaken Cinderfall in that
And the
way.
top dog's name once again is KT
Murnau.
Murnau.
What's his real name?
That's just the name of the company, the KT Murnau Company of Shipwrights. You assume the owner is KT Murnau, or Mr. Murnau. You're not sure.
No.
And
What was his name?
you also know that the city itself is very well known for two things: its export of pleasure wine and its brothels. All right, so as you make your way to the Old Hole, you see it's pretty busy. The streets are fairly lively. There's lots of people out
Like
and
3 in the morning.
heading through. It's not that late because you.
Yeah, time-
oh yeah, no, I
time
guess it is.
difference.
Yeah, because it was like almost morning time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like 3 in the morning, but there's still
Our world is
folks.
spherical?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, dude.
It's not on the back of a truck.
Flat Earth wouldn't
It's
have
not like our world.
Yeah. Look, it's a fantasy world. We need to establish
What do you
these
mean? It
things.
wouldn't have different time zones. Wouldn't it just depend on like?
Well, no,
Where you
because
are
it's
on
a
the disc?
flat surface
Sun's
where
supposed
this
to
like
go.
ocean.
Do they not believe in time zones?
No, No, look, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if the Earth were flat, the sun would hit us all at the same
That's
angle.
only if the sun was the
That to
sun is
me-
round, and if it was directional light, like from a spotlight that moved across the plane,
Yeah,
it would,
you would have time.
you would have time.
Because if the sun is directly above the plate, then on either side of the plate, it's going to be darker.
I was gonna say.
No, it
If
fucking
it's
wouldn't.
spinning.
Here, show me. Look, this is not what
I just want to say,
Our
if-
world is round.
if they don't believe in time zones, I think that's the singular most, the best argument to be a flat earther is that there's no time zone.
Also, the closer to the edge you'd get, the steeper it would get because of gravity.
No, we're not doing this.
No, we're not doing this. No, we're not doing
No,
this.
no, 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 no.
We're not doing this now.
No, we're not doing this.
Just to
We're
clarify,
not doing
John is
this.
not a flat
Plate
earther.
that size,
No.
the gravity would change.
Adam,
the
What is
surface.
this kind of a ball?
We don't know how big the planet
We are
is.
in-
Maybe they're tiny little ants.
Okay,
Stop.
so
We're in-
you arrive at the old hole. You head down this narrow stairway into a pungent bar.
Pungent
The old hole is pungent.
The old
Is that-
hole is pungent.
The fucking angry, very quiet joke that Sean made that the sound crew picked up on. I love.
What was it?
It's the time has passed, and I know that because time is a circle.
Because I'm in the wrong zone.
And you head down into the old hole.
I think we should possibly get a room and take our libations back to the.
Yeah, we've also got all that stuff.
Yes, I need rest.
Yeah.
I am old and tired.
I am punched many times.
Yes.
I'll
I think you have a concussion.
I'm gonna go up to the. I'm gonna go up to the.
The one-eared goblin behind
Absolutely,
the
I
bar.
am. Hi.
Hello.
I'd like a room maybe or one or two rooms, please, if you have any.
Sure. Yeah, we could get you one or two rooms. How many bedrolls do you need?
We've got our own, thank you, but just a place to crash for the night.
Well, the old hole is the best place to crash around.
That's wonderful. How much will they run me?
That'll be just 5 gold pieces each for the night.
Oh, hey, buddy, could they get the discount?
Make a persuasion check.
And while she rolls,
Guidance.
Tim, did I go down with the brothers? I think I did.
Yeah, I think you did.
It's the second one.
That's your second.
Guidance. Okay. What is that?
D4.
19.
He looks up at you, just like big eyes. Yeah, sure. That's 3 gold pieces for the two of them.
I cover the room, so that would be.
3.
It's just 3 gold pieces all up.
Oh yeah.
He
Okay.
just looks
Wait,
mesmerized
Let
by
me
this
get this,
tall,
and I give
beautiful
my
woman.
last 6 pieces.
Give him your last 6 gold.
It was only 3.
Yeah, it's 3 for 2.
No, it's 3 for
No,
both.
it's 3 total.
You've already
Buy
given
yourself
him 6.
something nice. I'm also very concussed.
Yeah.
And some other
you got the
stuff.
shit
And
kicked out of you.
I'll.
Oh yeah.
Can we grab maybe a round of drinks?
Yeah, oh,
What
sure,
do y'all
sure.
serve here?
Oh, well, we got the old whole brew.
I'm sorry, you have what?
Well, we brew our own,
I've had like.
it's a hard alcohol.
You're
Okay.
a microbrewery?
I wouldn't say microbrewery, more like, distillery.
Okay.
Could you give us what is it when you bring? Oh, I want to taste all the holes.
Oh, you want
us
the
a-
old hole flight.
A flight of holes. Yeah.
Flight of holes.
We get some whole flights.
You all want to fly?
I think we all want a whole flight.
That's,
Yeah.
we call that a dirty round.
Yeah.
We'll take a dirty. Yeah, we'll take a dirty.
Dirty round of flight holes.
No, dirty flight holes all around. Dirty round. Take the extra 3.
There's like 20 people in the bar.
Yeah, we've got it.
What's for all of us, the 5 of us.
It'll be 2 gold for a flight,
So that's 10.
Yeah.
I give him 12.
I'm good, son.
plus the 20 other people that Mark just...
Yeah. 40 for the round. We heisted.
So 50.
I do just have an armful
52?
of gold.
52? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, how
Absolutely.
much gold
52.
did we abscond with?
Unclear.
Well,
haven't
you can
cleared
count
it
it when you get in the room.
I
I'm
Yeah,
like,
you just
holy
handed
shit,
it.
you didn't
52.
need the discount.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have lots of...
We always
made
need a
friends.
discount.
I'm gonna go to the room.
Yeah,
We
I'm
go
gonna go up to the
upstairs. We
room.
grab our flights and we go upstairs.
Enjoy your dirty round!
All right, first is first.
Do the people in the bar? Do the people in the bar when we order a round for the bar? Do we get any
Yeah,
like?
you hear a bunch of goblins go, yeah! It's all goblins in here.
Fucking worth it.
Absolutely.
Is it built for goblins?
Yeah.
So,
it's
like-
Is
they
this
do,
the second
like-
part
Yeah,
of the
Miri
night?
and Esper is like Esper's not crazy to
not
them.
as much as the
As
the bar in Yorin. They accommodate other customers, but there's like one table for big folk, and it's like the ceiling has been like accommodated larger. The ceiling isn't quite as low, but it's you're definitely having to duck a little bit.
We would carry all of the flights upstairs and just go absolutely just collapse into a room.
I don't have.
Does anyone have any ability to identify magical objects?
No.
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 All right.
Well, it was my hope that when we got back to Ben, he'd be able to take a look at him.
I can't glean what they do by looking at them, can I?
You can make an Arcana check and see.
I can have a look because I'm pretty decent. I've stolen some stuff before and fenced it, so I'm decent at looking at things and figuring out what they do.
That's better than me. I'd never looked at the stuff. I just kept it in the packages and read it.
I'll cast guidance. I don't have proficiency, so I can't give you advantage, but I can give you guidance.
We,
Are you criminals?
It's a loose term for what we
I
just did.
don't care.
Okay, so,
We stole from criminals.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I actually wanted to talk about that a little bit. Are you like crime? Are you a crime person?
She's on the level. She's on the level.
A level of crime?
I just don't care.
Ambivalence, I like it. All right. So we're in circle
We're in
of
the
silence.
room.
We're in our awesome.
Yeah, you're in your
hole.
room. Yeah.
Okay. Does it go upstairs and then down? It's one of those. What do they have in the 70s? The, like,
It's like
yeah.
Recess
room
living.
kind of the stairs.
I actually, Sean Ebner really likes that. Yeah.
Thick shag carpeting.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dirty shag in the old hole.
How long is the shag?
Thick.
Oh,
There's like stuff hidden in it.
Oh, yeah.
No.
The dirty hole.
It's not dry.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Get out
Never
of here.
been dry. It's
quite
bottom of it for a long time.
White.
We would
like a
describe
nightclub
it as
floor.
glossy. Like a healthy Labrador.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, sorry. Just really good upholstery. About the crime. Heisting. Cool. We did little bit of murder. That feels not great. Knowles, no problem.
Yeah.
Cannibalistic forest killers, great. Those big lads who were going to kill me, no notes. The fella,
Marius?
Maris, I'm honestly, that's, I'm gonna have to process that one. But fella, the one guard who's doing the thing, then there was the person holding the thing who got the, because we can give him the bop, and you know, but we shouldn't kill people
No.
who are not actively trying to kill us or someone else, right? That's
Yeah, I don't think we're in the business of murdering for any form of enjoyment at all. I agree with you, Mark. I don't like killing things unless they're gonna try and kill me. And even still, I don't like it. I just do it if I need to. I've only really ever killed like 1 or 2 people.
well, I just did the one,
Yeah,
so it's pretty fresh.
You killed a guy.
Yeah.
I killed someone in a fight before, so I understand how you feel with
I
that.
have killed many people.
Okay.
Like how many?
You stopped keeping count at one point.
And he gets like a very distant look on his face.
Wait. Okay. Wait a second. Was this as like bear, you or?
I agree with you, Mark. We showed a disregard for life that is not sustainable as a group. I would like to, at the same point, not place blame on anyone
Yeah.
for what occurred.
No.
We were in a tense, stressful situation, and I think things got the better of us. I know I was ready to do the same, but I think we need to be more careful about how we approach these situations.
Talking is always a preferred option first, but yeah, I agree, Thistle.
Mirielle sort of shifts uncomfortably and kind of looks between you and says, "Should I go? Like, this feels pretty."
It's been a long day. I'm sorry. We don't want to like drag you into some shit.
You are welcome to stay.
You're welcome to stay.
It has not actually been that long that we've been traveling together.
Yeah.
And I think you'll find that, well, I guess I would ask you, if you don't want to be stuck with us, you might want to leave, because generally once someone comes, they get stuck. We're very coincidental meeting, and now I think I would not leave if I had the choice.
I mean, the reality is, I think I need to get out of here.
Yes, we also need to get out.
Yeah, we need to go back to Taywin. I mean,
You're stuck already. It's a condition.
if we find a way to get back to Taywin, you're welcome to come. It's nice over there.
Come to Taywin too.
Yeah, sure.
Ambivalence, I love
Stuck
that.
already.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to circle back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just really want. I know we're like, haha, maybe not heroes, but like, what if we were heroes? You're right. It was fucking crazy. I certainly wasn't on my best form. It's call it a mulligan or whatever the fuck, but moving forward, we don't kill people who aren't trying to kill us.
What are you looking at me?
Well, I don't know. Apparently you're stuck to us, you know.
I would agree. We should approach it with that in mind. I will say that nature is oftentimes ambivalent.
Well, if you want to kill nature, cool.
Oh, we are all nature.
Okay. I guess if it talks and it walks and it can play a game of chess, we like do our best.
Yes.
That'd make me feel good. Hey, Esper, you're rather shy. I mean, fuck, quiet.
It's okay.
Adjectives.
Yeah, no, listen. We were all walking around it, but it was me. It was me.
It would have been me who could have cracked the person that had come through. Like, it could have been any one of us as,
He was too
Thistle.
far to bonk.
No, as Thistle said,
So I threw.
there's no point in us taking any blame of it. I see you're taking it, so stop it. I'm gonna take that off your shoulders. We do this together. As a party, a group.
The problem is, though, each of you got in the village. I didn't. And it was me. So maybe...
No, that is faulty logic because Dwyler took one look inside his head and she pushed him out so fucking fast.
But I did get in. Here's the thing. I think evil is what you do. And so, maybe up to this point, you have done evil through whatever the fuck is happening. Or
And had evil done to you, as you
who
said.
knows what that fucking hag knows? The point is, like you said, we're new. We don't even have a name. Starting now, we balance the scales. Heroes aren't evil. Let's be fucking heroic. Let's save kittens and throw them at evildoers.
My problem, Mark, is I didn't even think twice.
We all learn at some point, you know.
I said when we got to Yorin that you would see a different side of me. That was it. I'm gonna try, obviously. But I don't... It was me. We put down the brothers, that's fine. But that guard... I was worried he would wake up before we were ready to leave. So I made sure of it. The teller. He wasn't even a fucking guard, he was just having a day at his work. And I thought, if he shouts, we're fucked. So I ended his life. And when you say it out loud, it's not good enough.
I mean, I don't know all the details of what you're talking about, or really anything about any of you. I mean, heroes, I don't know, but I don't think villains have these kinds of conversations. So, you take that for what it is, I guess.
For what it's worth, I'm not flippant about death. Maybe the act of dying. I've done it so many times that just you get numb to it. And so it becomes mechanical when someone else does it near you. But death, the process after the lights go out, that's very important to me. That, if it helps, Mark, in the moment I didn't think twice, but now it weighs on me.
Yeah.
I've had to make a lot of choices in my life that in the moment I made them without a second thought, but they weigh on me.
Well, now this is us. That, forget about it. That, forget about it. This now, we do it differently.
Or at least we try.
I can try.
No, you can. There's always another way. Between some smart people and a new hire.
Higher.
Well, you're right, we won't pay you. You know,
It's more of an intern position.
it's unbelievable the exposure you get. You're gonna love it.
Your letters are showing.
He's not going to expose himself, I promise.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Point is, we can, and we will. We just agree to do it, and we do it together.
Hypothetically, we get to go back and do it over. I know you're saying this is done, but these are the times where we can talk about these things. The teller comes out, is too far away for us to get to. Looks like they're about to shout, and if they shout, they bring the whole place down on us. What we do?
You're not the only person who can stop people from doing things.
Okay,
You trust in us.
of course.
You ain't alone anymore.
That's true.
I know you ran alone for a long time. The hell, I did too. I get you. And I've been there. I know maybe not the same as you, but it's hard when you're out and you don't feel like you got anybody looking over your shoulder but you. You start counting the exits as you walk in. You never put your back to anything. You never tell nobody nothing because they know, if they know, they're going to hurt you with it.
You would, as you say, never put your back to anything. You would like take note of the fact that Esper is sitting in the corner, has a perfect line of sight of the entire room. Like,
I've been there. I did that for a long time. And there will still be times where I still do that. But as remember I told you a couple days ago, I don't know, time is weird. It's hard to trust people. And I don't usually trust people. And I trust these two. And I trust you. And she's all right. I'm sorry, I can't say I trust you yet. I mean, you're dealing with some shit, so I guess I have to trust you now.
You were
but
pretty upfront there.
She's stuck.
yeah, stuck with us now. So I know it's hard, and you might not want to, and it might be against your nature, but trust will build, and trust will come, and we can help. I trusted you all to come with me to maybe the scariest city that I've ever been to and to rescue my brother. And you did it. No questions asked. And you told me time and time again, I got your back, we're with you. And I trusted you. So if there's ever a time, and building from what Mark said, if there's ever a time where you feel like you're stuck in a corner and you got no other choice, you look to us and we'll help. And maybe there isn't another choice in that moment, but at least you're not making it alone. And at least you're not wearing it right here. Because you carry it and I see all of it. Okay?
Mark, if it helps, it was my knife that did in Marius, so if it helps you to dissociate, you can just say I did it.
That's so many fucking layers of self-deception. I fucking look. Okay,
his intelligence is not high enough for that.
A little stream of blood.
Low intelligence, high wisdom. That doesn't feel fucking right. No, look. I'm a slow processor. So fucking Marius is very crocodile-y, and look.
He was trying to kill us.
Yeah, so that's a pass. We're figuring out the details. The point is, as a general rule. No murder.
Yeah. No murder.
No murder. No murder.
Self-defense?
Yes, but no murder. No murder.
Yeah.
No murder. Yeah, no murder.
Nothing premeditated is what you're saying.
No, because there's second degree. Look, okay, I'm going to bed. I think now we're splitting hairs.
All right, so you all take a rest.
Oh, thank fuck.
And you all level up.
Yay!
And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh.
Hey.
Hot damn. Okay.
I was not that ambitious. I didn't bring more spell cards.
Jess, welcome to the table.
Oh, it's so fun.
I'm
so quick to leave. I was like, I'm done.
Sean.
High-key obsessed with having Jess here. We will be back in a tight 10, so grab yourself some spider milk. Grab yourself something to eat, and holy fuck, we're back in Clore. Buckle your butts, and we will see you in 10 minutes. We'll see you soon, everybody. Bye!
Bye!
When the world is in trouble and you don't know what to do, gotta call Blackwater and they'll kick some mess for you. So pull up a chair because you're welcome at the table. Come watch us save the multiverse. So turn up the TV and go watch some D&D. Blackwater will roll some dice for you.
right, so
Buttholes!
you've all leveled up. Leveled.
Oh, that's the word.
I will say to resolve, I do want to resolve the your check on the item.
22.
As you take kind of a closer look, you do glean a few things. The hat that you have looks fairly nondescript. It seems like a almost like a fisherman's hat. But you see, like, as you're sort of feeling it and moving it, it has kind of like a give, almost like an elasticity to it. It doesn't match what it looks like. It's odd that way. And so you're not exactly sure what it does. But yeah, there is something to it. It seems to have some flexibility. The necklace, you get a closer look at the beads, and they are beautiful orange beads that kind of swirl, almost fire-like.
Do they?
And
Do they, Tim?
Yeah, they do.
What is it? Tell me.
Very cool.
I don't know
DM.
stuff.
Oh, that's fine. Neither does his character.
Exactly.
Mark doesn't know shit.
And there
Listen,
are.
Tim was going to tell me what everything did, and you guys said no last week, and now you're still withholding.
There's
It's his first day.
8 beads on it.
Oh boy.
8 beads on it. There is a ring, and you see it is a simple gold ring, but you can see there is what looks like a hair, like a bunny, like a rabbit, a hair,
right?
Inscribed on it, and it's kind of mid-leap.
Haste.
And you see the dagger is almost forked at the end. And it almost looks like the center kind of bevels in, almost to like there's almost appears to be like a tiny little tube. Very like hard to see though, and you can see there are runes inscribed on it that look. What languages do you all speak?
Primordial
Primordial.
and common. That's it.
I speak weird languages.
Common, primordial,
Death.
and Draconic.
Okay.
Common, Piney, Druidic.
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Infernal, and Thieves'
Okay. You don't speak common, do you?
I do speak common, and
Doesn't read and write it though.
Depends on the day.
Imagine he couldn't read.
there's that really fucked up one that I kind of forget that.
Deep speech?
I might know that for reasons,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
I might not know that I know that.
Yeah,
I don't
gotcha.
know.
Perfect.
This isn't how I exactly wanted to reveal that, but I didn't.
They look infernal. You don't know what they say. It's not like written language. They look like sort of magic runes, but they look infernal in nature. And the wand is fairly simple.
5 items in total, right?
No, there was one in the pipes. So there was one.
Oh, okay,
two,
okay.
3, 4,
And the pen.
6. And the what? And the pen. Yeah, you've got the pen. The wand looks fairly nondescript. Simple wooden wand. You see it's got a little bit of like twine binding at the bottom where you would hold it, but it looks pretty nondescript. And the pipes you can see are lashed together. They look like they're made of bone. And they also appear to have like a small, maybe a rat skull, some kind of small creature skull sort of bound to the bottom of them as well.
Cool.
Do you try anything on?
I will, while we're like sitting and resting, I'll attune to the ring. I'm not going to attune to this knife because things with Infernal tend to be bad boy stuff. And then I'll just be like,
For bad boys?
We're not
or-
being bad boys.
We're not bad boys.
I'll
anymore.
explain
Bad boys for life.
what each of these things, like the vibe they're giving off, and I will just give a warning on the
bad boy
on the
too.
knife.
You just gave us a good boy speech.
As you attune to the ring, you
TW.
get some more. You glean some more information as your legs
is the
start to
superior
sort of
bad boy,
tingle. It is a
Bad boy
ring of
version,
jumping,
2.0.
Ooh.
and I have to double check if it needs attunement.
I
I
feel
think it does, but
as I like kind of glean that information, I'm gonna take the ring off. I think you'd be able to use this. I think this will be good for you.
Oh yeah.
yeah, it does not require attunement.
Oh, great. But it may, yeah.
Oh no, it does. It does. I'm sorry.
I think. Pop that on. It might. It didn't seem bad, but
Okay.
I think it would be useful to you.
I pop the ring on. Pop, pop.
Thistle, the vibes I get, I don't, and I'm gonna hand the pipes. The Thistle.
Yes. Yeah, go on then.
You blow the pipes?
I plug my ears first.
Out come the Oompa Loompas.
Are you proficient with wind instruments?
Me neither.
Woodwind?
It just says wind instruments.
I don't think it's a woodwind unless it has a reed.
Well, I know
But
he's
pipes
perfect.
typically have a reed.
Oh, I thought it was
Certainly
like
not.
pipes.
No, yeah, just wind. Just wind instruments.
Because he's half proficient in woodwind. He's got wood down.
Does he have wind down? That's the real question.
He did.
He's just going.
He is drift compatible though. He has shown drift compatibility with the forest before, and the wind got all up in his hair.
I don't think I'm proficient with any instruments.
I might
blow on it and you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
I might be because I'm a bard.
Yeah, you might be.
Did the fucking spirits
Probably.
tell you how to play hot cross buns, or?
Well, every morning, if they don't, every morning I can make it that they do.
You make it so.
Yeah,
It's the dawn of a new day.
No, I'm proficient in loot, so I can play the loot. But
It appears to be broken.
I can learn each morning if I need to.
It does nothing. It's just
Mark?
a bunch of wooden tubes.
These feel volatile, and just be careful. And I'm gonna hand the beads to Mark. Because Adam thinks that's the best choice.
Yeah.
Esper doesn't know what he's doing, but
I
I
agree.
think it's a great choice.
Em agrees.
I'm gonna give 8 beads.
I don't want to complain, but she gets a ring that can make her jump.
Well, I'm not done yet. There's
Mine's
more.
broken.
Right,
Yeah.
do I get the sense if I remove a bead, I can like hold on to it, or it's like if it's removed, it is then activated?
You pulling a pin on a grenade?
But the 22.
But they are set. Like
Okay,
the
yeah,
bee is set.
I'm not gonna.
You'd have to pull it.
I'm not gonna.
You can certainly try.
No.
Let's make a new hole in this old hole. You know?
I'm gonna
And
give
new characters.
and the wand, right?
The wand, yeah.
Yeah, level 5. That really is a toss-up.
Okay, so knife, ring, wand, pipes,
Hat. Also.
hat.
I'll take the pen.
Why don't you spend some time with this? I'm gonna give you the wand.
It's close, but it's not the pen.
We're not. That's the pen
We
belongs
gotta
to
give that back to
someone.
Mouse.
The pen is mightier than the sword, but doesn't have shit on the wand, mate.
Mark, do you want to spend some time with this hat to see what?
No, mate, my hair's really good.
Okay, I'll
I don't know if I could shove all of mine under.
figure out what it does, and then I'll decide who.
What does the one do, Tim?
You kind of feel it, and you feel it like
It's my hair.
no, as you kind of wave it around, you feel like it does have some weight, and there's a bit of a crackle to it as you sort of wave it around. You want to spend one of its
No.
charges?
I mean, is it like, do they come back?
You don't know.
You don't know.
Can he attune to it?
It's not attunement.
Do you want to pick a fight with like
I will
local
wait.
grizzly bear or
I
something?
will wait. I will put it in my belt and I'll wait.
I pass you
With the
back
broken pipes.
the dark fire torch
Oh,
that
good.
I held on for you while you were getting the shit beat out of you in
Yeah,
the
that's
casino.
great.
Thistle, I'll look at the pipes in the morning. I'll see if I can figure out what they do.
Meanwhile, in the corner, Shy is counting coin.
Yeah,
How much we got?
how much coin did we?
You collected about 3,700 gold pieces.
Oh!
All together, like myself.
Yeah.
And the, okay.
Yeah.
So
Lovely.
I'm a pitch that we do the same thing as last time. We split it evenly, and we put a portion of that in the party funds. Can we do that? Okay.
I agree.
You hold on to mine.
Did you attune to the hat?
Yeah, of course.
Thank
I
I would, but I'm holding on to these pipes.
you got it.
No. You're gonna fuck me. I know you are. But I'm gonna attune to the hat and the knife.
Okay.
Curiosity gets the better of me.
The hat, after you spend some time with it, you realize
Sorry.
there's a familiarity to it because it's a hat in disguise.
Yeah.
And-
You're not gonna use this, are you?
That'd be so useful for me.
He's never going to use it.
He's a hair guy.
I'm gonna explain.
Respect,
Okay,
dude,
I'm gonna be like,
respect.
this hat can make you look like a different person.
Why would I look
magically.
like anyone other than me?
It's a good point. It's a good point.
You only have to wear it if we're in a situation. Remember, like those couple of those situations where we had to make you not look like you. Yeah.
I don't think we had to.
There's a good
I
point.
think I feel like we failed to come up with a better idea.
Yeah, I can't imagine why you wouldn't want to look like you.
Thank you.
Thistle, do you want the ability to look like a different person?
Yes.
Because I could just do it.
I'm gonna give you the hat.
I'm gonna put my hat, put the hat on, and I'm gonna attune. I'm gonna look like Mark.
There's two of us.
Oh, that's what I look. I have a really cute DuckTales in the back. That's really nice. You don't. It's hard to get the mirrors to line up.
740 to each of you.
And the dagger.
740.
So that's a 740% improvement.
You'll find that that's actually a much higher percentage.
You
Intelligence of 6.
Like a 1 gold improvement on 1 is 100%.
Yeah, so it's 700% plus 40 of that.
you
Wait,
feel
I spent it all on
a
the drinks.
power kind of surge through your arm as you attune to this dagger and kind of spin it around. It feels very weighted, weighted very nicely. And there is something somewhat familiar to this as well. It is a dagger of life stealing.
Okay.
What bad shit does it do that you're not telling us?
Probably something.
Can I roll an insight on you?
Can you insight your DM?
You, Yanis can. And you have a -40.
Do I get advantage on that?
12.
You don't know.
Oh, okay. I don't know, guys.
I'd like to think that I roll with advantage if I did, but I'm not going to.
Here's the downside: when you steal life from somebody, you also inherit their sim and desire for like the next 48 hours. You're like, I just want to settle down with a family. You know?
That's actually not bad. Better than like a dagger of life stealing.
Well, no, the problem is if you ever stab a poet, you're like, oh no, like how am I make a living off of this?
The target takes an extra 3d6 necrotic.
Well done.
Okay.
Provided the target isn't a construct or undead.
Crits for me are gonna be real nasty.
Real spicy.
You gain temporary hit points equal to the extra damage.
The
dealt.
3d6, great. So knife, ring. Wand and hat, beads of fireball.
He's got the pipes too.
I'll take the pipes back because the next morning I'm gonna ask for proficiency in flute, and then we'll work it out from there.
And what does the ring of jumping allow me to do? Is it double my jump distance?
You can cast jump as a bonus action.
Oh shit, yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Mad hops.
Mad hops.
Mad hops, mad pops.
That made sense for you to have
you.
the hoppy.
I like rooftops.
And we also you do flips over people and
I
stuff.
sure as shit do.
We gotta really
Jump
up the
distance is
parkour.
tripled.
Sick one, I love that. That's some good monk
That's
shit right there.
the Chubb ring. And then later, Chubb got the ability to increase his weight, so he would just catapult himself at people.
Cannonball.
Right.
It was great.
So we get up in the morning.
Jump.
I know. Okay, so I know nothing about chlor. I
Two
know-
things you need to know.
Okay.
Great brothels, better pleasure wine.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to go near any of the brothels for a couple years, probably.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've heard enough about us. Why was that thing chasing you down that road? Why and what happened?
Okay, well, do you want the long story or the short story?
Yeah, we got time.
Long. Okay. It's actually not that long. Basically, I've just been hanging out in Chlor for the last little while. I guess I kind of move from place to place, but this has been a pretty lucrative place for me for the last little bit. I've started and shuttered a variety of businesses that no one but me is really aware of, and I don't know. I'm beating around the bush. I got on the wrong side of someone who I kind of thought was like just running one brothel. Turns out he's actually the son of the guy who kind of does the whole deal around
Oh,
here.
I fucking hate guys like that.
And
Son? Sorry, that's M. I'm sorry.
I was
okay.
Are you familiar with double ending in real estate as a concept?
No.
Of course, but
Yeah.
let them know.
So basically, I was acting as like I was trying to sell some land to this fellow that I also owned the land, and I owned the land. I was trying to sell it, and I was kind of representing like both sides of the deal, and I created like kind of a fake bidding war, and also I didn't own the land. So,
I understand.
yeah. He sucks so much. He's such an asshole. And so I was like, they're doing kind of illegal stuff. I know there's a lot of crime that this guy's involved in. And so I was like, this is fair. This is not a problem. But he's obviously connected.
You were doing a bridge grift.
Yeah, bridge grift. Bridge grift?
About where I had a mate who, there was a really lovely bridge. It was like a real tourist spot. He would sell the bridge to people. Idiot tourists and whatnot, the rich folk. He'd sell the bridge to them. They were all happy that they got a bridge and you got a pocket full of coin.
Right, but not actually never on the bridge.
No, of course not.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I basically did that.
So you need to get out of town, is what I'm hearing.
I need to get out of town. This guy's not a fan of me, and turns out that means a lot of other people are not a fan of me. And
Right.
I actually think this means I need to leave Clor, which is not great because I kind of like it here and I don't really know anywhere else very well.
Well, maybe if you're on the run from somebody, we just got out of Yorin, and we're looking to go back to Taywin. So, as I said yesterday, why don't you come with us?
What do you do when you're not doing crime? Like,
It's not always crime. It's just whatever is fun and means I won't starve.
okay, what's your favorite business you made that you're like, oh, this could work, but didn't?
It's mostly crime.
Okay, yeah, right, there it is.
But you're you talked about you being connected to a god as well.
Yeah,
that's big.
Are you like a priestess or something?
I mean, I'm a cleric,
Oh, okay.
and she doesn't care as long as I'm not doing anything that has sort of a net immoral effect on the world.
Okay.
It's kind of steal from the shitheads and give a little bit of it back.
Anyone we would have heard of? Your god.
This was before you.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh yes,
Fucking-
yes, you missed.
I was deeply concussed, so sorry.
Nedari.
Are you
Big
looking
fan
at
of
Nedari?
I have heard of that one. Heard good things about Nedari.
You've heard good things about
Heard
Nedari?
good things
That's
about
unusual.
Nedari. Yep.
As Thistle explained, Nedari is commonly known as the Lady of Ruin, and
Love her.
is sort of is seen by some as the goddess of misfortune. Those who follow her tend to fall more into the category of the idea that misfortune builds strength and character. And so a lot of folks that have bad luck blame it on her. But there is also a lot of folks who believe that that's part of life, and she helps kind of guide you through that.
Yeah, no, I was just at this casino. Nedari was all over me.
Nedari.
Yeah, that's the one. It's really good, actually. Looked like it. I think, bad luck for someone is good luck for somebody else. And here we are.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so plan. We get back to Taywin.
Boom.
And we need to Clor is how far from Taywin? Either y'all know. It's from Cotona. So I know that we gotta sail around.
Sorry, follow-up question. So concussed. Where's your brother?
Oh, Moss grabbed him.
Oh, thank Christ.
I'm pretty sure that
Thanks.
Moss. I haven't heard otherwise,
Don't say that.
but
You rolled a 12, man. You don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't roll a tail, though.
Thank the Roman Catholic Christ.
Him specifically.
I'm pretty sure that that Moss
Christ
grabbed him.
exists in all universes.
In this one, he just lived and he died. And a lot of people forgot about him.
God, anything is
guy.
possible.
He
Yeah.
had bad, worse social anxiety, so he couldn't maintain 12 close friendships.
He came back to life, but didn't want to come out of the cave.
Very agoraphobic. They held a funeral for me. I don't want to.
It's got used to the
cave.
It's
awkward.
Oh gosh.
I'm just gonna step. Looks like you got.
Oh, hey, start fresh.
Oh, you guys are...
I'm gonna shave my beard. I don't know. Need
So
the
we-
sculpting.
So, to what we know.
Have I met you before?
No, you're not somebody completely different.
You're thinking of my brother.
Okay.
Fucking love riding on boats. That's how do you get
Okay.
across water? Me, it's boats every time.
Okay, we're back into level.
My next character is Jesus Christ.
Absolutely. He's drinking this water that will remain as is.
Yum!
Wow. Okay.
Why are your lips red?
No, he's got the red wine teeth.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, that's some 14% water? That's
So we are trying to get back to moss grabs.
Are you sure you're not? Because you just like flavor your water to
I'm
be
just
wine
gonna-
all the time.
Holy fuck!
You think I'm like a boat then?
I think this is the longest bit we've ever done.
I am the son of a powerful person. I did die and come back. Stronger. With a better understanding of who I am.
Mark Dwyler
And you've got a Holy Spirit.
Yes, I do.
We have to get Mark a ring of water walking.
All right.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's okay.
You
Yeah.
have one more, Yorin.
You have another one.
You have a look in your face. You have one more.
No, why would I have more yes and sort of thing? That's not me.
All right.
So, I'm pretty sure that Moss grabbed Mal and Adri, but I haven't heard anything yet. I'm hoping that he sends to me at some point. But we gotta, if we're gonna sail back to Taywin, I mean, obviously, I don't think there's anybody who could teleport us there that we would know. I don't know anybody here.
I think it will have to do it by boat. As much as I hate to say it.
How far of a boat is that?
Many weeks.
It's a number of weeks to get. You would travel to Dresda first.
I mean, someone in
and then
Dresda
from
might be
Dresda
able to teleport
to
us.
Taywin.
Like, if we go to Dresda, we might be able to find someone who, with now a newly acquired coin,
Yeah.
could teleport us to Taywin.
Yeah.
They don't have teleporters and claws.
I think
I think we should avoid anyone in positions of power.
The tree is right.
Okay.
I think, yeah, I agree, and I would rather put if we can get out of this city quietly and not make any waves for.
Also, I once had a group camp underneath me from Dresda, and they spoke of the most marvelous bar.
Oh, you want to go Drizza?
I would love to see Dresda.
Yeah, I've heard about it. I've heard about it up north in the bit north in the sands, but I ain't never been.
It's just okay.
Yeah, Mike's been to Dresden a couple of times.
Anywhere not here is fine with me at this point.
They have a lot of street performers. It's like it's too many jugglers.
They drink the milk of a spider.
That's where like a source of stuff would be.
Can you milk a spider?
Yeah, you can milk a spider. They won't shut up about it. Where does the milk come from? We don't know.
So
It's really played out. They
let's
sell
head-
hats.
let's head down to
Hats.
Get your spider milk. You know, I don't. You'll see. They're fucking everywhere.
So if we maybe try and head down to the docks and see if we can buy passage.
Maybe you should wear the hat for now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fun idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
You could also look like Mark.
Yeah, we could be twins.
It's lovely. Looking like Mark.
I put on the hat.
You attune to the hat. Takes you a little bit, but you attune to the hat, and you can cast disguise self.
Okay.
Just the once or at will?
At will.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I should probably
You can make yourself a foot shorter or a foot taller.
Whoa.
Go for 8.
We shouldn't draw attention.
Oh fuck, he's like 5'9".
But here's the
Slightly taller twin brother.
Short king.
Here's the thing, rules is written. It specifies height. It doesn't specify width, and so you can really go as wide as you want.
Sure, you can be as.
The spell
narrow
doesn't.
as you
The
want.
spell doesn't
Yeah, it's true.
specify.
Listen, he's
so-
fucking Jack Skellington. Or you like just two-dimensional. Very thin. Okay, I mean,
Oh no, it does say you can't change your body type.
Aw.
You adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of, well, just as arrangement of,
Of limbs. Yeah.
You can make yourself real lumpy.
You can appear thin. Yeah.
well, yeah, I mean, the docks are where we're gonna find
A boat. Yeah.
So,
Let's do it.
Okay.
probably go down there.
Let's go down there maybe as inconspicuously as we can, and then see if we can get on a boat
I
today.
cast pass without a trace.
Oh,
Get down
Okay.
there
So
to
you add +10 to your rolls.
I love
and
pass without a trace in like a social.
We've had a long rest, right?
You've had your long rest.
I would
Okay,
like
cool.
to take the proficiency. I'm going to erase this. I'm going to take the proficiency in wind,
Wind
instruments, and I'll
instruments?
try and attune to this instrument.
All right.
Windy.
This one does not require attunement.
Okay.
But as you
summon
blow
rats?
it, you. I need the rest of you to be make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Here for this.
You're gonna turn us
That's
into
really funny.
rats.
I thought it was you could choose, but it just says each creature within 30 feet of you that hears you play.
Not a fucking chance. That's a
I
6
am
team.
so sorry, gang.
16 is a success.
No, 6.
6. That's
Team.
a failure.
6
12.
team.
12. That's a failure.
20.
Okay. That's
13?
13 is a failure.
An old dirty hole 20.
As Esper begins to play, this haunting melody pours forth from the pipes, and you are all frightened.
You see Shy just like back up against the
I stop,
wall
I
and just
stop.
like crawl up against the wall.
If you wish, you can also make it so that anyone who's not hostile towards you automatically succeed. But I'm saying for the first time,
for the
that
first
you
time,
made, you
100%.
didn't-
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It was not that bad. It was beautiful.
No, he's right. It's broken. Bad pipes. Bad pipes.
I feel like if no one's, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
This seems very on brand for me.
Wait, no. New brand. Good music should be on brand for you.
I can't change.
Well, you can stop playing the skull scary pipes. You don't turn a ship. It doesn't just go.
I'm
Maybe-
gonna tuck the pipes away.
Okay.
Maybe
So that's
a
one
bit-
charge. They have 3 charges.
Maybe a
they
bit of
regain
practice.
at dawn.
Maybe a bit of practice. You can figure out how
I
to
can make sure
not
that it
spook
doesn't
us.
happen to you.
Okay.
And what are they called? The pipes of.
The pipes of haunting.
Ooh,
That's super on brand.
Both items that I got are just so like spooky.
I'm a spooky boy.
I'm not gonna be evil anymore. I got my evil dagger and my evil bites.
Also for the folks at home.
doesn't mean evil.
I'm a hero now.
Also for the folks at home, the way we're kind of leveling up Esper is kind of I was using like ascendant signs, so like is it rogue ascendant or bard ascendant? Given our recent mission, it was very rogue ascendant, so we've leveled up rogue
nice.
because it was a very I kill people mission, and that's the
Yes.
experience he has taken away, and that's what the ghosts are saying right now.
Interesting. So we are
Stealth.
stealthing
Stealth.
down to the docks.
And as we're getting ready to leave,
Remember your proficiency's coming.
Mirielle takes her, kind of goes a little bit into the corner, and you see she kind of like fiddles with her amulet a bit, and it looks like she like takes a swig from it.
Yes.
And then does this, and then quickly turns around, puts on the hat, and kind of goes like this, and suddenly looks like a taller Mark.
Taller than you, Mark, or just taller than
you.
me? Yeah.
Like a foot and a half taller, and just like uncomfortable. And she's just like this.
Or does this one not work for you?
No, it's you. You look great.
Yeah.
This is just not my normal thing.
Oh,
You don't have to be Mark.
yeah.
You could be shy.
I like being Mark.
With this, you could be sprit.
Or you
I
could
don't
just
know
be.
if
You
could be
could honestly just be anyone that isn't you,
Yes.
to avoid people seeing you.
You just said Mark. You said I should.
That's.
Yeah,
it
but-
was a suggestion. I enjoyed.
You
being
be
Mark.
anyone you like.
Yeah.
Live
This is who
forever.
I would want to be. Honestly, if I could have another foot, this is basically it.
This is
Ideally.
This is Mark 2.0.
She
I always wanted to dunk.
shifts again, and then just looks like the plainest woman you've ever seen in your life. Just nondescript in every way. Everything about her is utterly generic. No features. Like not in like a like
Featureless
face is super symmetrical, so she's really pretty kind of way. Just like in like there's just enough sort of unusual things that she's not extremely pretty, not extremely ugly, not extremely unusual
She's
looking.
got weird fingers.
super generic.
AI generated.
Yeah, she looks AI generated.
Yeah, one finger is like blending through the other
She's
finger.
got mid-journey teeth with like a center tooth.
And this is the ideal.
No, this is I'm trying to not.
Stealth.
Hey, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, just in case this comes up, everyone around here knows me as Nan.
Okay.
So
we won't call you that. Is there something you prefer us we call you?
No one knows me as Mirielle here, so you
Okay.
can just call me Mirielle. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
It keeps things simple.
Do you prefer Mirielle or Miri?
Honestly, it kind of depends on who's asking.
Okay.
You can call me Mary.
Oh, sweet. Well, yeah, that's great. Awesome. Okay, let's go.
I'll be jacking
Roll those stealth checks.
I already rolled mine.
Great.
Natural 20 plus 10 plus 7. That's 37.
Oh right, we have pass. Also, don't forget to add your additional proficiency bonus as a 25 for me.
25? 22?
22.
22?
28.
28. Okay. Very, very sneaky.
I don't exist.
And everyone added their plus.
You head
Add
out.
your plus 10.
You return the keys to the goblin. You head out into the streets of Clore, and it is busy and bustling as you make your way to the docks. You blend in quite seamlessly. You do spot. Actually, I'll have one or two of you make perception checks as you're walking through.
I will give someone the help action.
I can do it.
No, never mind. I'm not proficient in perception.
I can do it.
I think I'd be looking around pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll give you the
Okay. No, yours is probably better.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll give you the help action.
Sounds
I'll
good.
I'll help you.
I help you. I help anybody.
I'll help you.
23.
23.
10.
10. You're just trying to you're just trying to get to the docks. You're taking a look around, taking things in. You see a few more of those steam golems near some of the other, what you assume brothels. And you see they're similarly colored with kind of a red painted chest plate.
With the blue, with the sash.
Kind of, with the sash.
And they all around the brothels.
They seem to be, around the brothels. And you, you see it's fairly busy. You get to the port, and as you're taking things in, you see there are a number of ships that look similar. There's probably like 6 or 7 of them, and you see they're emblazoned with the Dresden Trading Company along the back. You see there is there's a number of fishing ships and things like that. You see there is one ship that stands out quite a bit. It's different in design. It's more, you don't see a sail on it, which strikes you as odd. And you can see that it is almost fully enclosed on the top deck. There is a bit of a walkway around, but it is metal plated along a lot of it, and there are portholes that look like they have cannons. And you can see there is a large cog on the embossed on the back, and then on either side there are large, almost like paddle wheels. You can see there is what looks like maybe a smokestack out of the center.
Let's write that one.
Does it have like a the other ones have Dresden Trading Company sort of things that have any sort of branding on it?
The biggest thing that you can see is that large cog on
Is
the
it a
back.
functional cog or is it like a
No, it's
an emblem?
decorative. It's like an emblem.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you
And-
meant they were functional.
No, the cog. You can see there are cogs in the paddle wheels. You can see there's quite a bit of mechanical work in the paddle wheels, and you can see there are folks loading what looks like coal.
Is it in the water?
It is in the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Team, huddle, right.
Yeah.
Now, the easiest way seems to be to go to the boat, buy the trading company that goes to Dresden. But this weird metal boat with wheels has sparked my curiosity.
I'm spotting 2.
Tim, would I know anything about this boat from having been in the area for a long time?
You make a history check.
Sure.
I'll say at advantage just because of where you grew up and.
18.
18. You know that's a Caraxian ship. It's a Caraxian steam. It's a warship, but it's part of the Caraxian Navy.
Okay, I pass this along.
Maybe the Navy's not the best go-to for this.
Unless they need help fighting sea monsters.
This is true.
Which would be
You know, maybe we should, half of us go speak to the Caraxians and half go speak to the Dresden Trading Company.
No, let's all talk to the cool people and
All
then
right.
settle.
All right.
I think Mark is a lot, you probably know how to talk to these people. It's, your upbringing. So.
Who? The captains?
No, just like people and boats and stuff.
You know about boats.
I would
Just like, I
maybe
feel like you grew up around.
maybe we're saying that Mark would probably be the best person to charter passage.
Yeah.
As someone who's likely chartered passage before. I've stowed away on
I
boats. I
think
never
Mark,
bought a ticket.
I think Mark has
No, I
had
don't-
people who do the charter.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
that's
Yes.
true.
I don't buy the tickets.
Right.
Right.
Okay, sorry.
Do you want me to then?
Well, let's look.
Let's
Let's
go
talk to the Navy
Yeah.
people.
Yes.
We're big, strong adventurers.
Yes.
They love that.
Yes.
It's gonna be
Okay.
great.
All right.
To the army boat.
Okay, so you head over to the steamship. You see there are a number of sailors loading these like kind of large coal carts, and there is a like a ramp that's been like dropped down from the side, and you can see they're pushing these coal carts up into the ship. And you can see there is a woman walking kind of along the edge, sort of directing them where to go, and as like other supplies are coming, kind of directing them where to set them. You can see she's wearing a kind of white billowy shirt. She's got blue skin with short black hair and kind of curved horns.
Okay.
And you can see just like gold striking eyes.
I'm sorry, what?
She's quite tall and lithe.
Shut the fuck up.
And
I'm dying.
and she
One
carries
that's like
a long rapier at her hilt, as well as what looks like a gun.
It's definitely your daughter.
She looks fairly young.
What was her name?
She looks
There was a
fairly young.
bunch of them.
It was 9.
We had 7 kids, okay?
Jesus.
I was kidding when I said 9, but I wasn't far off.
Okay, 2 sets of twins, and then I rolled a 4 on the D4, okay? It's not my fault.
All right, shall we make our way up?
So fertile.
Yeah, I guess
who's
we
going
go
to do the
aboard.
talking?
Ahoy, hoy!
Right, yeah.
She looks at you and continues barking orders.
Sorry, we're looking to
What can I help you with?
get to Dresda. Are you heading in that direction? We can
Or
offer
Taywin.
or Taywin. We can offer our services as adventurers.
Mercenaries.
I strike a pose. He
Uh,
gets advantage.
She kind of like cocks an eye when you say mercenaries. Like there's a little bit of disdain. I'll have you make a persuasion check for me, please.
Guidance.
I'll
Because,
give
like,
you advantage on. No, I can't.
It's like
If you have proficiency, you can give the help action.
You're right.
guidance because
If I have
struck a
proficiency.
pose.
I'm skilled in other ways.
Guidance because I struck a pose.
Yeah.
That's how I
strike
offer
opposed guidance. Okay, 14. Because it's expertise, I get 2 more to this. That is a 23 with a natural 10.
Ooh, boy.
Well, we are going to Dresda. We don't normally take on stowaways or mercenaries, but you look like adventurers.
Yeah.
If that's what you prefer, yeah.
We can
I
help
do.
ourselves. If things break bad out there on the ocean, we can help.
Well, we do. We are looking for something on the way.
We're so good at finding things.
Yes.
Well, actually, we've
and,
done 2 jobs where we had to find something,
Yes.
so...
All right.
Let us prove our merit.
Yeah, don't take our word for it.
Yes.
What is that something?
What is
We're
the worst? What is the worst that could happen?
I
I
like
think we need to do a demo right
No, we
now.
do.
I like your spirit.
Oh, do you want a
We don't
demonstration?
want to try it. We don't want
All right, well-
attention at this point.
We want her attention.
I need those 2 coal carts loaded on. So if you can get those up and in.
How much do they weigh? Says Sean to Tim.
Probably between the 2 of them, maybe 200, 300.
How much can a
I
barrel
got
lift?
this.
How much can it?
Taint. And I tie a rope to it because I can't actually. I can't actually move. I can
How
only
much?
move me.
How much can a bear lift?
A decent amount, probably.
I'd be able to pick
around
one up.
1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd walk.
I don't know if the bear though, like just thinking like the physiology of a bear to pick something up like a dead.
You could
can
drag
squat.
something
You
or,
could
like,
push and squat like.
I would step forward.
I'd clean it. Maybe a snatch.
Bear's definitely gonna clean it, but it's gonna be like a strongman clean. Like it's gonna like
Yeah, like
and
into
then,
like a Zerker squat.
yeah.
And then.
Yeah.
2 CrossFitters in the room. Jesus.
Could I use my telepathic fucking mage hand to push the thing that I've levitated
rather slowly.
I mean, it can't push more than 5 pounds, right? Like it's even though it's floating, it still has mass.
Cool. Then I bring the rope and I pull it like a big heavy.
But you do.
So they can lift that. And is there a tall, anything tall, like a mast or anything like that?
There's the smokestack in the center of it. It's probably.
Don't climb that.
So I'm assuming that's hot.
It's probably. It's not billowing at the moment.
I would look to the captain. Is that lit or hot?
Not at the moment, no.
How tall is it, Tim?
It's probably goes about 15 feet up.
I jump up on top of it.
Make an acrobatics check.
Thistle would walk over and he would sort of like old man crack his back, like, oh. And then as he bends over, he would become the bear and then lift it.
It's 21.
Well, this is quite the demonstration.
A bunch of little flirts.
I would.
I can tell you are quite keen.
I'd hop down.
So, all right. We leave fairly soon. Is
That
there
sounds
anything you need in the city before we go?
No, nothing.
Do you want to what was the thing you always sent to people? The fuck you cards?
Oh yeah, you can send a hate postcard.
Get fucked soon. Do you want to send any of those before you go?
I think I just gotta get out of here.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, we're ready to go. Absolutely.
All right.
Can I ask your name so would we know what to call you, Captain?
Iliad Lightkeeper.
I'm gonna cry.
Granddaughter, probably.
No, daughter.
What is it, 60 years?
They live
Tieflings.
like tieflings live for like forever.
Tieflings live for 120 to 150 years.
Or get prego at like 20.
It's true.
They could go either way.
Wait,
I mean,
didn't you
Nebby was-
name one of your kids Iliad? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was. Oh, Iliad was a middle name. No, and that would have been granddaughter. That
Granddaughter.
would have been granddaughter. That's an.
If there was 7 kids, how many grandkids are we talking about?
True.
Populated
There you go.
a lot of
Tieflings are now blue,
And what's the
Lightkeepers.
and sorry, what
statistically speaking.
what is the name of this vessel?
It's called the Lightkeeper.
Oh, where's my shit? I'm just gonna slide under the table slowly. Thanks, Tim.
Great. Thank you for letting us aboard. Of course.
Welcome. And she leads you down into the hull, and you can see there's probably a crew of about 20. And you can see the ship itself is a marvel of engineering. As you get inside, you can see kind of all of the mechanics around. There is a large, it's a coal-fired steamship. And you can see they take the coal down below. There's a sub deck. And you take, there's another ramp that kind of goes down where they load everything in. And you can see there's a number of cabins along the kind of center of the ship. It's quite tight in there. It's not a super spacious ship, but there is a number of cabins. She leads you to a cabin at the end that has 2 sets of bunks. I'm afraid you're going to have to share
We've cramped in tighter places, so we're fine.
4 beds, right?
That's you'll take a bunk.
We'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
And she kind of lets you know where the mess hall is. The mess hall is also on the subdeck at the other end of the ship, and her quarters is at the back. And then there's a top deck where the kind of helm is that's like kind of covered. You saw it when you were out front. It's just in front of where the steam, where the pipe is, and it's kind of like the roof kind of slopes down, and there's like an opening, almost like a windshield kind of thing.
Okay.
And you feel the boat kind of lurch to life after as you kind of hang out for about 20 minutes, half an hour. You feel the boat kind of lurch to life as the wheels start to.
That's so fucking
kind of start steering out of the port. And into the ocean.
Wouldn't it be crazy if the people you're trying to run away from also snuck onto the boat?
Don't do that.
Okay.
I would if we're on the boat, I think Shy would be on, unless we were told we needed to stay in the cabin. I think Shy would be on the deck. This is like, other than being on the boat with the Captain Crab's boat, where it was not comfortable. This is like, okay, we're allowed to be here. This is okay. We are not doing piracy. This is Shy's back on the ocean.
Yeah. As you come up to the top deck, you realize this boat moves pretty quick. It moves faster than any of the sailing ships you've been on.
I realized I had disadvantage on the persuasion check, and I was just going to be like, if it was less, she just likes us less. But I got better, so.
Nice. Yeah, and with all that extra performance.
Captain
Security.
It's so hard to remember exhaustion. It's like one of those things I always forget, but I'll try.
How long till we reach Dresden?
Well, that depends on if we find what we're looking for, and once we take down the beast, then we should be on to Dresden fairly quickly.
What type of beast?
It's difficult to describe, but it lives in the ocean and it's taken down a number of our ships.
Have you seen it? Do you know what to look for?
Has anyone seen it who's alive now?
I've only had descriptions.
What was described?
A large serpent.
Okay, so not like a kraken.
Or like a big tail?
No.
Oh, that's good.
But it did breathe something. It does have some kind of breath weapon.
Have I ever heard? I would like to think that Shy's heard a lot about creatures of the deep from her mom, or especially like the reverence that people from Keshawara have from the. I can't even say it now without the accent. Of creatures of the deep, since they all worship Osiris. Would I know anything about a serpent that breathed?
You would know there are sea dragons. Or make a nature check. Make a nature check.
An 11.
11.
Seems accurate.
You would know there's tales of sea dragons. There's like lindworms, which live deep in the ocean, and all manner of serpent in between. There's many, many stories of sea serpents of many different kinds.
Okay.
And especially your mother often talked about as when Estitia came back to the world, that the ocean breathed with new life.
We did that. We did do that.
But we are prepared. Face whatever it may be. But there is a chance, when we get close to the wreckage, we may have to, some of us may have to get a bit wet. We'll see.
I'm a strong swimmer. I'll be just fine.
Good to know.
Of one of the other ships. Wreckage of another ship.
Several, yes.
Several.
There was some of the other ships were attempting to retrieve something. There's been an expedition of sorts.
So we're fighting a beast and then also looking to find something.
Yes.
What's the thing?
I can't tell you that.
It's not a pen, is it?
No.
Okay, good. That would be awkward.
What?
And,
Why can't you tell us?
well, I do have my orders as well.
That is fair.
Yeah, and I mean, if as we're in service of the ship here, if we can be of help, I know if once the beast is dealt with, which I'm sure we will do just fine with helping with, and if you need someone to go down and look in the wreckage, I'm happy to go swimming.
Good. It's a ruin of a kind.
Oh.
Okay.
Relates to my people and their history.
Interesting.
But we have a ways to go.
Yeah.
So if you can, make yourself useful on the ship.
Sure thing. Absolutely.
And we usually gather for dinner.
That's mighty kind of you, Captain Lightkeeper. Thank you.
She heads back up to the helm. And you do see a number of the sailors who look to be warforged.
Cool. Tim, anti-rust warforged because we're on the water. That's so cool. Geeking out over lore. Anyway, I think I would do exactly that. I would make myself useful. I would probably look to find someone who looked important, like a first mate or something like that, and ask where's hands needed. Where are hands needed?
Yeah, you find the first mate is a warforged. You see, it's embossed on his breastplate. It says helmsman 937. And he kind of looks at you. Yes, you can help me here. And he leads you down into the subdeck. And you can see there are a number of pieces of wreckage that have been recovered already.
Cool.
If you could sort these
Happily.
by size, and if you find anything, please report to me.
Of course, Helmsman. Thank you. I will.
I can help you with that.
Okay. Sounds good. So we take our time sorting through.
Okay.
As I step forward to like pick up some stuff and start sorting, Shy would see like a shimmer separate off of me. And I don't think Esper would notice it. Esper's just like focusing on doing what he's trying to do. And the pile that no one is working on would start getting sorted as I cast Unseen Servant, and it like little spirit removes itself from me.
Shy
to
just
help
kind of
out.
watches this for a moment. Magic is wild. I'll just point over.
Did I do that?
I mean, I certainly didn't.
Right.
Are you,
Thank you. I'll say to the ghost.
are you here right now?
You see the wreckage is a wooden ship, not a metal ship.
Okay. Yeah, we would sort through. Are you here right now?
It's a difficult question to answer.
I like to ask difficult questions, especially to you.
I don't know.
Okay.
I never want to be this type of person, but
You're allowed to have off days.
I'm just tired. I'm tired.
Okay. Will you sit? You got 2 sets of hands. You're gonna make me look bad.
Which will make it short work. No, it'll make us all look good.
Fair. I worry about you. Don't tell me not to, because I'm gonna do it anyway.
I'm a worrying fella. Are you okay?
Am I okay? I will be okay when Edry is in my sight for more than an hour.
I get that.
And I am praying to the white sands of Cashuera that Moss has him and that Mal is with him and that they're fine and safe. And I know Mal can't call, but I hope that Moss calls soon.
I can ask if anyone on the ship knows how to do that spell.
Yeah, but they won't know who it's going to,
True.
from my understanding at least.
That is true.
It's gonna be okay, you know that, right?
It's usually me telling you that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. We'll get this done.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Okay. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. I'm gonna take a copper piece and I'm going to tuck it in his breast pocket. For later. Okay?
Okay.
As you're nice, and as you're sorting, I'll have you make an investigation check.
With disadvantage.
And I
But you slept though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Slept once, but
Two
Once.
levels.
Oh, yeah.
2 levels.
got died
I got knocked twice. But again, investigation. Oh, that's not the one I have expertise. It's inside. Okay. That's a 16 total.
12.
12. Sort of preoccupied, and it's just kind of going through the motions. With your 16, you notice as you kind of put one of the wooden pieces. It looks like it's from the like railing of the like top deck of the ship, and you see something carved in the wood. You see what look like 3 eyes, one on top of the other. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
3 eyes.
Is that Oh no. Oh my God, Tim. Just throwing. This is lore, making me cry all over the place. Holy bananas. Everyone at home would like to have you extend a giant welcome to Jess. Yay. Jess is going to be joining us for a couple sessions.
Thanks for having me.
It's very exciting. We're so happy to have her here. It's like old times. It makes me so
Oh my God,
happy.
it's so good.
To be fair, one of Jess's very first D&D characters was the original Blue Tiefling.
It's true.
I will say.
Yeah, it's
true.
Yo, Lord Bailey, come for Jess's thing because it was years before Jess.
I will take my check.
Yes.
We will be back next Monday with our main campaign, so please come join us. Please stick around for the raid. We're going to go hang out with someone awesome. Our mods in the chat will help facilitate that. So put your thumbs up, everyone. Put your thumbs up, everyone.
Y'all say be safe.
And
Heard about this?
I was going to say, Jess has seen the episode. Okay, so when you're playing...
Ask Bing.
Dog pile.
When you're playing D&D with your friends, cry a little bit when your DM throws in lore from your previous campaign, and be safe! Have a wonderful night, everyone!